Hello, these spectacular specimens of humankind, you happy-go-lucky scamps of individuals. Welcome on into the cult of Vane, a slightly different setup at the moment because everything that way is chaos. Chaos and shenanigans. I've had to pull the entire sofa out so they can get to the radiators behind. And now my house is far too bloody hot. Itchy nose as well. Now my house is far too bloody hot because they are doing all kinds of bits and pieces. But welcome on in to the home of hedonism, you cheeky little devils. It is that little place that we call twitch.tv/Vane. How you doing? How's it going? How are things? Thank you very much for waiting, you beautiful individuals, because I am nearly 2 hours late. Nearly 2 hours late. Because I thought I was going to be all right to do bits and pieces and do everything that needed to be done.
Panda to it! Panda to it!
In my 20s, I lived in a houseboat and I started dating the girl next door. Eventually, we drifted apart.
Come on! I was waiting for like a mermaid joke or something like that. I was waiting for a mermaid joke. I was waiting for you to... Come on! Good Lord, Zabadian! Thank you very much for 100 letter panderings. I appreciate that. Bloody outrageous. Bloody outrageous, I tell you. There was stuff that I needed to do with like a new app that I've got on my phone so I can control the heating via app. And some other bits and pieces that they needed to ask me stuff about and what have you, which was all fine, Daddy. It wasn't an issue. I haven't even sorted a mirror.
Whoop whoop.
Got such an itchy nose today. All the dust. Now that the heating's back up and running, all the dust is cooking and it's making everything itch. Druid as a midi, and I will inscribe your name on the next Mirror Vein because I still haven't done all of that. Been too chaotic and shit. But I will inscribe your name on the next Mirror Vein. 3 months you've been here, you cheeky little devil. And of course, you will get access to all those sexy little emotes, including the Pokemon emotes and my Snapchat, but not a bum Snapchat. I've done that the other way around this time, but we're running with it. We're running with it. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, do I look rough? But God damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know? You know, you cheeky little devil. Yeah, things are a bit all up in the air at the moment. They're all a bit up in the air at the moment with the getting this boiler done. But the boiler's now in. The boiler's completely in and it's installed and they've done all the bits and pieces. And now they've cranked the heating up to like the maximum heating it can go to. And they've disappeared off, but they're letting cleaning fluid cycle through the heating, the whole heating of the house, the central heating of the house. So every radiator is being flushed with this cleaning fluid, and then they'll be back, they said, in like an hour. Also, to drain it all out again, drain all the cleaning fluid out of all the radiators, and then refill all the radiators, and then they're done. And then we have hot water and stuff, and they're gonna sign me up for the whole 10-year warranty and do all the bits and pieces. So we're nearly done. We're nearly sorted. We're nearly all the bits and pieces are nearly done and dusted. Yes. So it's all very exciting. But right now, I'm real sweaty.
Panda to it.
Why don't fairies live under toadstools? Because there's not mushroom.
Oh my God, that's scraping the bottom of the barrel. That is scraping the bottom of the barrel, Zabadian. Good Lord. Thank you very much for 100 little panderings. I appreciate it. Let me say hi to people, shall we? How's it going, Milky Pork? Hello, Zabadian. How you doing, Giles? Hope the work is going well. Work's going really, really well. Touch wood. They seem to have managed to... They weren't sure whether it was going to be like an all-day job or whether they would finish up relatively early, but they seem to have... They said they've just got to do this last little bits and pieces and then they're done. So it's gone smoothly, which is good.
To it.
2 fish are in a barrel. One turns to the other and asks, how did we fit in this gun?
That upsets me. Oh, come on, Zabadian. This is because you didn't do any yesterday, isn't it, Zabadian? You're making up for the fact that you didn't do any yesterday. I see what you're doing here. God damn it. You like that one? That was a good one. Here I am. I had a jumper on today. This is like a thermal top, and I had a jumper on today because I was fucking freezing. And now they've turned the heating on and cranked it right up to cook everything. I'm like, sweaty. God damn it. Kedwin, how you doing? How's it going? You're actually on time. Well, I mean, to be fair, yeah, you are on time because I am late. There we go. That's the way it works. I am, I was meant to start at 1 p.m. and it's nearly 3 p.m. now. I tried to get on as quickly as possible, but they needed me to do stuff with the router and stuff because of this fancy Wi-Fi system and what have you. So, yeah, it's all very, very up in the air. Things have been thrown all over the place. Don't know what the fuck is happening. All the bits and pieces. And I thought I'd be able to get on a little bit earlier, but it turns out the chunk needed to go out today, so he wasn't able to help where other people were doing stuff. Not that I asked him, to be fair. Not that I asked him. I just assumed that he'd be around at some point to answer any questions they may have. Though they probably would have had to ask me anyway, thinking about it. But anyway, got new earbuds and they're weird. They pause stream if you tap them. Yeah, that's what normally happens with earbuds these days. No, is it not? How's it going, Sharon Murphy? Hello, you beautiful individual. Happy time zone to you. Afternoon, just be doing the school run, then be on properly. No worries, no worries. I am around late on the school run. Do you know what I mean? I'm starting stream as everyone's going to get their kids. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Eris Ptolemy, how you doing? MZ amazing. You lurk away. You exquisite individual. Love the beanie look. Thank you very much. That's because I have yet to have a shower.
Hand it to me, go. Hand it to it. Hand it to it.
I had a similar boiler issue when I moved into my new house. Have a friend who is a plumber who replaced the boiler, though wouldn't accept compensation for it. Called it a housewarming percent.
That was a vague abbreviation. That was a vague step away from the one we had earlier. That was outrageous. That was outrageous. God damn it, Milky Park. Good lord. Good lord. Thank you very much, 100 little panda rings. Ninja Kaz coming in with a 25 streams in a row. You've been streaking through here, given how fucking warm it is in this house right now. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It is bloody roasting. I am regretting putting on layers and stuff. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Good lord. My day started rough, but I get to see Sleep Token today. So nothing will ruin my mood, even if that Egyptologist cancelled on me. That's a shame. That's a shame. But Sleep Token. You're looking at the positives. Find that silver lining, you know? That's the way it should be. Wanderer Gribble, how you doing, you beautiful being? And Nibberin, hello, you cheeky devil. I am looking forward to a hot shower in my own shower, yeah. I've had hot showers at my parents' house, but it'll be nice to be able to just, have my own space. Having a hot shower tonight will be great. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so fucking good. I'm looking forward to it, yes. Very much so. Very, very much so. And having central heating so that I don't freeze my ass off every time I wake up. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? That'll be good. Hey, Lizana, welcome on in. How you doing? As it happens every time you are doing work. What is every time I'm doing work? I missed the context. I've moved past the context and forgotten the context. Does Valen stream on multiple platforms at the same time? I do not at the moment, Kedwin. I don't at the moment. There is a very, very good chance that I will start. There is some of the decisions that have been made by Twitch have made me start to want to. I never really wanted to before. I was like, this is my streaming platform. This is where I do my live streams. This is my streaming platform. But some of the decisions that have been, some of the business decisions that have been made in the last 12 months have made me go, I think it's probably wise that I branch out a little bit.
Singing in the shower is all fun and games until you get shampoo in your mouth. Then it just becomes a soap opera.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. God damn it, Milky Park. These are dire. These are dire today. You all woke up in bad joke territory. They are bad. The best one has been the fucking fish in the gun. That was the best one so far. And that wasn't even very good. God damn it. God damn it. I admire your strength. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Can I get that working, please? That would be great. Okay, good. Where was I? There was. Cool. We're all good. How's it going, Zuby? Welcome on in. Tinks with the cheeky little 3 panderings. Sneaky 3. Sneaky 3, I see. Great to hear that you're on the way to having a warm home before it gets really nippy. Yeah, Druid as a MIDI, and I am so unbelievably thankful that we've managed to get it all sorted before the temperature gets really fucking cold. Like, there's been a couple of times where I've woken up this week and I've been like, I am far too comfortable in this bed to get out. And it's been a real struggle to get motivated because of how cold it's been. Because my house doesn't retain heat, which is great in the summer, which is absolutely fucking amazing in the summer because it means that the house is nice and cool. But it means that when it comes to winter, it gets really, really cold. So I've been really struggling. Like the past week, especially, I think part of the whole issue with my motivation last week was down to the fact that I've been very cold. So it will be nice. It'll also be really interesting to see how it affects my bills. Now that I've got like a brand new fucking boiler that's going to have 10-year warranty on it and stuff like that. Like, it'll be really interesting to see how it affects the bills. Whether it is more efficient, etc. More cost effective, as it were. I like that one. That's a good one. Tinks, do not encourage them.
Ooh,
all right.
Little stalker.
Thank you very much for the follow, you beautiful individual. Welcome on in. I don't like to call people out just in case they're lurking, but you are very, very welcome here. You've seen me on a very dressed down day. This is me in very relaxed clothing because of the fact that I've been trying to do bits and pieces and move stuff around and get stuff sorted. It's been a very all over the place kind of day. But I said I would stream, so I'm streaming. I was late. But I'm streaming. I'm here now. I want to do something in Date Everything at the very, very least. At the very, very least, you know? Zabadi and I are chaos incarnate today, and I am living for it. Bloody outrageous, I tell you. Bloody outrageous. Good lord. You know, woo-woo indeed, Sharon Murphy. Indeedy. Yeah. 2 housewarming jokes. I love it. Why? Why do you love it? Why? Why do you do this? Why? Just why? Why do you do this? How's it going, Inky Z? Hello, you've been and coming in with the 5 streams in a row. You've been streaking through here, given how fucking warm it is in my house right now. In fact, you know what? I can literally check on the app. 30 degrees C. That is where I'm at right now. 30 degrees C is how hot my house is, which is vexing to me. I'm sweaty. I'm also wearing a thermal top because, like I said, I was fucking cold this morning. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I'll just do that because I don't know how long they're going to be, etc. I didn't realize that they also were going to try and purge the system through the medium of lava. But, you know, here we are. Here we are. He's so hyped for it. Ready to go and everything, minus some lipstick because I don't want to wear eyeliner due to the risk of crying. That's fair. That is entirely fair. Nothing wrong with crying. Also, waterproof eyeliner. Waterproof mascara. Come on. Come on. They invented this shit for a reason. All right? Whenever you're doing work in the house, the workers all by yourself, they say it takes 1 hour. It usually at least takes double that. Elizana, I've usually found it the other way around. When someone comes in and says, oh, it's going to take 2 or 3 hours or what have you, and it only takes 1. Maybe it's just because of the fact that my dad was an architect, I have managed to find myself surrounded with like quite reliable workmen. So they always overestimate, and then it always comes in shorter than that. I was expecting today to take till like 6 p.m. and from what I can see, they're going to be done by 4. Literally all the stuff that's happening right now is purely down to like them needing to purge the system because the system needs a good clean out. Because God knows how before I moved in, I didn't realize that the central heating system needed a good clean out every year or so. And before I moved in, God knows when it was last serviced. Do you know what I mean? So it's probably gonna need a good fucking cleansing. Oh, good cleansing. Get rid of all the rust water. I'm just confused sometimes because you respond to things I don't see in chat. Maybe it's just processing things differently. Kedwen, the reason why is because I am usually a good 5 to 10 minutes behind in chat. Normally, I'm like 5 to 10 minutes behind in chat. I have things like, this is the reason why I've got so many different chat windows across my screens, so that I can have one where I'm just reading everybody's messages individually, and then one where I can keep an eye on in case new people come into the chat, in case trolls come into the chat, in case the mods try and grab my attention. So, you know, there's a lot of things going on. But if you see me responding to something that you haven't seen, it's likely because it's just so far back in chat. Likely because it's just so far back in chat. I don't know how that's gonna go when I start multi-streaming, like multi-platform streaming, because there are a lot of rules and regulations when it comes to Twitch in regards to multi-streaming, in the regards that I'm not allowed to openly acknowledge streams other than Twitch. So I can't have like a chat screen like this that has all of the YouTube and TikTok and I'm gonna say Kick, even though I would never actually stream on Kick, because of like the way that the way that Twitch rules are. People have been banned for literally having YouTube chatters on this screen here, which is real fucking shit. Real shit. Twitch say it's about keeping the Twitch experience really, really good, but actually it just makes everybody's experience really shit. Because, yeah, nobody would know what I'm actually responding to, you know? And after that, how's it going, Inky? How you doing? I'm glad you liked the dress. I did like the dress, Kedwen. You look absolutely stunning, and you look very, very happy in it, and that's the important bit for me. That's the important bit for me, you know? How you doing, Danae Raven? Hello, you beautiful individual. I'm surprised Crochet Valen is comfortable in the fishnet top. I mean, honestly, not surprised at all. Crochet Valen is far too much of a sex pest. Where's the fishnet top even in the winter? In the dead of winter when it's bloody freezing. Fishnet top all around. Although saying that, Itzadine did crochet Valen another top for the winter months. So he'll probably put that on come December time, you know? Oh, here's my boiler guys back now. Evidently come back to do all the bits and pieces they need to do now, which is good, which is good. You're a glutton for the chaos. I know you are. I know you are. Makes fishnet top more appropriate. I've worn that top. I can fit in that top. I'm doing all right. Thank you very, very much, Duchess Demona. I've been a bit all over this morning. There's been I've done a lot of work. I've managed to do a hell of a lot of work, which I'm really, really happy about. But it's, you know, when you're just kind of like you're trying to get on with stuff, but you're very well aware of something else that's going on that's more important. So I've kind of been like constantly on standby for just in case the guys who are doing the boiler need me. Which they haven't been a bother by any stretch of the imagination. They've like the occasional thing being like, hey, can you install this app? Can we do these bits and pieces? Can you make sure you open the back gate and stuff so that we can get the ladders in to do this, that, and the other? Like, they've not been a bother by any stretch. This is the reason why I book them, because they're great. They're really, really good people. So they've not been a bother, but I'm just like, okay, I need to do these things. But at the back of my mind, I'm like, I am also on standby, just in case they need me, just in case, you know, just in case. So it's been one of those days, one of those mornings, and I'll be looking forward tonight to having a shower and getting deeply cleansed in my fucking soul, and in my own shower, a hot shower in my own house, and then cracking on. I've got to sort a whole load of stuff this week. What I'm talking about this week, by the way, friends, you may have noticed that in the announcement section, one of the things that I did do this morning, in the announcement section of the Discord, if you scroll up to where my schedule is, I have now put time zone relative timestamps for everything that I'm doing, all of the things that are coming up. So every single one of you, no matter what time zone you are in, should now be able to click on that and see exactly what time zone stuff is in your relative time zone. So when I put in something like October the 6th at 7 p.m. BST, that will transpose over to your own time zone. So you should be able to now go onto the Discord like schedule and immediately see when everything is in relation to your own time zone. So yeah, it's good. Valen did math. I didn't do math at all. I let another system do math for me. Nibirin. I don't trust myself for that shit. I don't trust myself for that shit. Oh my god, no. Definitely not. Definitely not. If you, for whatever reason, may use a VPN, will it be correct? I have got no idea. I mean, I encourage everybody to use a VPN because of your own personal internet security, and definitely not for the Online Safety Act. Of course not. But I definitely encourage you to use a VPN for your own online security because it's very, very useful to have it. However, I also understand that that changes where your IP is, so I don't think so. If I put my my VPN on, but normally my VPN is programmed to like somewhere else in the UK for two reasons: one, for internet speeds, and two, for because I want to make sure that everything's at BST, everything's of my local times and stuff like that, and also in my own language. But if, for example, I transcoded it over to France or whatever, do you know what I mean? Put my VPN over to France and was getting like French adverts on Twitch or something, then it would be, I would imagine it will be local time relative to France as opposed to where I actually am. So if you're using a VPN that is programmed for out of your country, then it will be whatever country your IP address is in, as it were. I think that's how it works. I think that's how it works. Ew, Kick, that place is horrible. Yes, it is. In my personal opinion, Kick is a very immoral platform. Based on the things that I have personally seen on that platform, I find Kick to be particularly immoral, and I do not feel comfortable starting streaming on that platform. Because I did look into it when Kick first became a thing, and they were like, hey, we're giving 90%, it's a 90-10 split on all subscriptions and bits and everything like that. I was like, ooh, interesting. Color me intrigued. And then I went on Kick and did some research, had a look, saw what it was all about, and fucking hated the place. Was not a fan. Was not a fan of the way that they go about stuff. Was not a fan about the way that the Kick staff go about stuff. I've literally watched I watched somebody get bullied on a Kick stream. They were playing fucking not the Battlefield or something like that, and they were getting bullied the fuck out of by somebody in chat. The mods deleted that person. They banned that person from the chat, and then the person appeared suddenly back in the chat, and it was like, what the fuck is going on here? And it ended up that this individual, this streamer, got rid of all of their mods because he thought that one of their mods was trolling him. So he deleted all of his mods. He unmodded absolutely everybody, banned that person personally, and then that person removed their own ban because they were Kick staff. So they were like, yeah, I'm just going to remove the ban off myself so that I can keep bullying this fucker. And I was like, well, I don't feel comfortable on this site. I don't feel comfortable that the people who work here are actively fucking bullying people and then removing their own bans so that they can keep bullying people. I don't feel that's very comfortable. I don't feel comfortable on that site at all. There's also like other business reasons that are much bigger scale in regards to Kick being a brand risk to every single brand that exists on the planet. But yeah, morally, I disagree with it. business-wise, there are major risks to streaming on Kick. To be fair, everyone fits in fishnet tops. They are very stretchy. This is true. This is very, very true. Although I have found a couple of fishnet tops that aren't stretchy and got very confused by them. No feeling, yeah. Onyx Void coming in with the 5 streams in a row. You've been streaking through here. Given the fact that the heating's on, I'm not surprised. 30 degrees. 30 bloody degrees. Sweat my tits off. Bloody ridiculous, right? What is the lore of Crochet Valen? The lore of Crochet Valen is... I had Cardboard Valen, which was the cardboard cutout made out of me. And It's a Dean decided what would be really hilarious would be to make a life-size crochet doll of myself. And then posted it to me. Back when I had the P.O. box thing set up. They posted it to me. And it got hit. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I opened it and was like, you have got to be shitting me. There is no way. No way somebody had done this. And yeah, It's a Dean did it. It's a Dean made a life-size crochet doll of me.
It's a raid. Flee.
Oh,
flee.
my lordy, ladies and gentlemen, and all gents outside between, delve deep into your pots of popcorn and throw them at the raiders. Throw them at these cheeky devils. Look at these people coming in here. I mean, really, could you even imagine? Who did they think they are? The absolute audacity, the scandal, the preposterousness, the outrage, I tell you. How's it going, Blaze Winterbond? How you doing, you beautiful individual? What are you up to today? Tell me all about it. Tell me all the bits and pieces. Tell me what you were doing. Tell me the things. Friends, if you're new here, 2 things you need to know about this channel. 1, you're not allowed to apologize. Faux pas, individuals, faux pas. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. 2, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave. I've got to ask you to leave, for I am a colossal filth wizard and only corrupting the ears of the young. You doing some Fall Guys? Did you win anything? Did you win? Did you win? Did you win? Did you win? These are the things I need to know. Tell me all about it. People from my stream, go and check out Blaze Winterbond. Blaze Winterbond is a wonderful, wonderful, glorious human being. Fantastic artiste extraordinaire, as many of you will have seen in the Discord. In the old Dick Sword. Also, Nibirin, I've seen what you've put in mod chat, and that's perfectly grand. Thank you very much for letting me know. Thanks very much for letting me know, friend. So, yeah, but welcome on all you beautiful raiders. I am in a bit of a different setup at the moment because I've got plumbers in fixing up a new boiler and they need to get around the whole house. So this entire sofa has been pulled forward by about 3 feet so that they can get round to the radiator in the back, and they need to get around the entire house. So I've pulled everything forward so that there's least chance of them. They have said that they don't mind being caught by the camera, but there's less chance of them being caught by the camera because I don't want to expose people when they're just doing their job. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. However, they may call me if they need me for something. Now that they're back cleansing the central heating system. You won your last game. Congratulations. It was a short stream to make sure that things were working again after my laptop battery did the expandy explodey thing. Ooh, Jesus. My laptop is now directly on the mains, so until I can replace battery. I'm glad that it didn't break your laptop. I'm very glad that it didn't break your laptop, because I have definitely been in that situation before, and it has completely fucked my entire laptop. It has completely and utterly fucked my entire laptop. So I'm very glad that you have not had to deal with that, because Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Blaze Winterborn, as always, with you and your wonderful community. If you need to disappear off, if you need to go grab a snaffly treat, some kind of delightful beverage, please go do so. Please look after yourself. Please do what you need to do. Because as much as I love your attention, and you know how I love your attention, you've got to look after yourself. Your life must always come first. You know what I mean? You must always come first. Glorious hot shower day, you know it, Onyx Void. You know it. Just a moment, coming with the 10 streams in a row you've been streaking through here. Like I said, the heating is on. The heating is burning through the system, burning out all the cobwebs. So I am not surprised you're streaking through here at the moment. Streaky Freedom, release the tatters, all the tatters everywhere. Flailing tatters, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. So that was useful. We're so happy to see the time zone change. Yeah, I did my best. I completely forgot that was a tool that I had available. And then when I was looking for something else, when I was going through my system and being like, okay, no, I've got this specific website I'm looking for particular metrics that I was looking for. I was like, oh shit, there's that Discord thing. Oh fuck, I can totally use the Discord time zone changer in our Discord announcements so that everyone gets the relevant time zone shit. Yeah, I'll go do that now. I'll spend fucking 15 minutes doing that, you know? Just make it a little bit easier for everyone, you know? Well, I thought it did anyway. I hope it did. Too hot because of the boiler, or too hot in general? Too hot because of the boiler. Outside it is sunny, and inside the sunshine it is quite toasty. Anywhere in the shade it is fucking freezing, and my house is very, very cold. Not at the moment. At the moment it's fucking toasty as shit, but generally speaking my house is quite cold. Should take it as your PC's local time in theory. Oh, that's interesting, Jarvis. I thought it would have been based on your on the IP stuff, but actually, yeah, that makes more sense. If you've got your PC's local time, that makes a lot more sense, for sure. How's it going, Kundrin? How you doing? Happy Tuesday and Boiler Day. Yes, I'm very, very happy. Hilariously, about 20 minutes before I press go live, a gentleman knocked at the door, and like just as the boiler guys were packing their stuff up to go do whatever it was they were doing, and the gentleman knocked at the door, and I opened the door and I was like, hello, and he was like, this boiler that's just at the front here, is that scrap? And I was like, don't know, let me check. Hey, boiler dudes, is this scrap? Can this guy take this stuff? And the gentleman who's doing my boiler leaned down and he was just like, yeah, as long as you take everything, as long as you take all the stuff that's out there. And he was like, yeah, it's all scrap, we'll take it all. And I was like, well, that makes it easier. Randomly a scrap guy just wanders by just being like, hey, I'm here to pick up all your shit. Let's go. Or your old crusty nasty boiler. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Just check via VPN to USA and it still get local UK time. Thanks very much, Alice. Appreciate you checking that out for us. So if it goes by your PC's clock, then all of the relevant change dates and times that I've put on in the Discord announcement section for all of the stuff that's coming up over the next month, next 2 months, should be in your local time zones. Thank you very much for checking that out for us. I appreciate that. All I had to do was go to YouTube and all you see is kick streamers doing immoral things, innocent people, and getting arrested. No thanks. Place can burn in a dumpster fire. Yes. Not only immoral things, but also highly illegal things. There's an awful lot of very illegal. I mean, it's that whole innocent until proven guilty thing, isn't it? It's like they're innocent until they're proven guilty, you know? Yeah, no worries. Innocent until proven guilty, and if they get convicted in a court of law, then it's all good. But I feel like doing stuff that seems very, very illegal live on stream, where there's going to be a VOD of it forever available on the internet, where you've literally video captured your criminality, seems like a real stupid thing to do. Seems like a real stupid thing. Filthy. They're just cleaning each other. Calm yourself. Good Lord, they're just cleaning each other. What is wrong with you? Good Lord. Razor, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Has Kick implemented age verification? Good question. My VPN is somewhere in the UK. Let's find out. Should we find out? Mute tab. Let me find something that would require age verification. Slots and casinos. There is, when you go onto it, it does pop up with a little pop-up that just says, this is for people over the age of 18. Do you confirm you're over the age of 18, like porn sites used to do? And that was just for like slots and casinos, which is their biggest draw on Kick. So yes, in that regard, but Kick will not be adhering to the Online Safety Act in the UK at all. That ain't going to be a thing. That ain't going to be a fucking thing. They barely adhere to their own legal constraints in regards to DMCA and bits and pieces. There is no way they're going to be... There's no way they're going to be doing all that stuff at all. But conflict of interest 101, you know it. Maybe it's Moonlight, how you doing? How's it going? Wonderful Gem, wishing you all a fab day and enjoying the day. Doing all right so far, doing okay. It's been a busy morning. I've done lots and lots of little bits and pieces while I've been making sure that the boiler guys are all right, which they didn't need me around at all. They didn't need me around. They just got on with it. It was like, all right, cool. They were worried because the guy that I use for the boiler is like the same guy I've been using for years and years and years and years because he's fucking great. He's very good, and more to the point, he's a very moral individual. He appreciates morality, which I am all about that. So he was worried that he was going to have to replace the boiler when the wardrobe was the way it used to be. So when there was clothes fucking everywhere and boxes and crates and all that shit. Purple back coming in for the 59 months. Again, I haven't cleaned down the mirror. So there's another mirror. But I will inscribe your name upon the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not above Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all those sexy little emotes, including the tier 2 Pokemon emotes with my face on them. But the most important thing is you'll roll over every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, I wish I was someone else. Just so I can look at me. Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you cheeky devil. Thank you very much for that, you beautiful bean, and giving us those extra 2 plus points. Tier 2 is 2 plus points. Tier 1 is 1 plus point. Tier 3 is 6 plus points. But I appreciate your tier 2 there. That's very, very kind of you. But yeah, no, he was worried because he saw the wardrobe as it used to be. My fucking wardrobe of Narnia that's crammed to the rafters full of crates for all the events that I do and costumes for all the stuff that I do. And he was like, God, we're gonna have to get the boiler into that tiny little space. But fortunately, I did spend a lot of yesterday just emptying the entire room, so they had enough room to just get in and do what they needed to do. I wasn't going to do that to him. You know. I'm new to the crochet hobby, and Crochet Van looks like an epic accomplishment. Well done. Yeah, it's a dean. But to be fair, that's not the only crochet thing I've had. I've got a little tiny lobster. I have got in fact, there's a lot of things over here. So this was this little gremlin goblin troll thing here was crocheted by Rowan Rose. We have a lobster there. I think that lobster was done by Rowan Rose, and there's another lobster in there that's tiny that was done by It's a Dean. The bumblebee, I think that was Rowan Rose as well. There's a couple of things in there as well from Pixbomb. And there was a massive I've got a big blanket that's just covered in swear words that was crocheted by Pixbomb, Lunicorn, and I feel like a couple of other people also contributed towards that as well. So there's a whole load of stuff, whole load of crochet things, which is hilarious because I'm not a crocheter at all. It's not something that I'm into in any way, shape or form, but I know the community are. So they make me things. It was a short stream to make sure. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. It was caught early, luckily. Hadn't actually done the full explode, just expanded like a balloon. Oh, Blaze Winterborn, you are so fucking lucky. So fucking lucky. Mine definitely popped and leaked battery acid into the entire computer. So, yeah. Bad times. Bad times, you know. Flailing Tartars, I was called. I'm talking about when you're doing your streaks, running around all over the place. Flappy bits of flapping, you know. Just found out that my dress is a Maggie Sotero. Interesting. That means nothing to me. Is that like a specific designer, Curdwin? Are you toasty? I am at the moment, yes. I am at the moment. Ooh, bear with me, friends. I'm gonna just go speak to the boiler guys. I will be but 30 seconds, I think. You can stare at Crochet Val in the meantime. we're back, friends. We're back. We're back. That was really cool because I'm now doing it's all on the app or what have you. It popped up with a fault saying low water pressure. So I was like, hey, go and speak to the boiler guys. And they were like, yeah, that's because we've just dropped the water pressure. But what's really, really interesting is the fact that the alert popped up with call service engineer, and it actually has my plumber dude's phone number as opposed to like a generic engineer. So yeah, all good in the hood. How you doing, Finley Short Stuff? Hello, you beautiful individual. Can I get a shout out for Finley Short Stuff, please? I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that. Look at this glorious bean. Also, their Cult of the Lamb, their new Cult of the Lamb thing was amazing. They did a cosplay where they were do you know what? I'm not even going to explain it. Go and see it. Go and see it. It was great. They've done Cult of the Lamb cosplay before, and their Cult of the Lamb cosplay was amazing before, but now it's even better. I see what you've put in the mod chat, Sembar. That is, yeah. Yeah, not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. But I'm sure I'll get to it in a minute. I'm sure I'll get to it in a second. We have a scrapman who makes the rounds here with a trailer. He rings a bell and goes around and will pretty much take any scrap metal stuff. He's been doing it for years. Yeah, we've got like what we call, in the UK, we call it the rag and bone man. And they'll come round either on a flatback flatback lorry, effectively, or a like a horse and cart. And they come down and they usually shout something completely indecipherable, but I think it usually is something like any old iron, but it's like and everyone's like, oh, rag and bone man, just taking away scrap and stuff, you know. Left over, like, bring out your dead. Yeah, exactly like that. Bring out your dead. Yeah, pretty much exactly like that, for sure. Let me grab the gremlin as they have just been let out or joined later. No worries, you take it easy, Tinks. You take it easy. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope the trip back is nice and easy. I'll say for session your Discord needs it. It needs what? Tunackers. What does it need? I missed the context. Having some tasty instant noodles to update my salt levels. Dad took me to a model train and miniature painting store today. I did good. Did not get more plastic crack. I'm glad to hear it. I've just realized you said that, and I've just realized that I've had bread today. I'm gonna have to cook something half decent when stream is over. Gretchen Goebel, how you doing, you beautiful individual? Welcome on in. How you doing? How's it going? Did you offer him a business card? I did not offer him a business card. No. Tier 4 is 69 plus points. Don't you even. I swear one of your tags. I saw one of your tags and it makes me want to do date everything jokes so bad. Now I'm intrigued, Gretchen. Now I'm intrigued by what the joke is, but I also hate dad jokes, so there's a big chance that I'm going to cringe real hard. How's it going? Hey, Alexander Griffin, you beautiful individual. Can I get a shout out for Hey, Alexander Griffin, please? I'd appreciate that. Lunacorn contributed. Of course Lunacorn contributed. Of course he did. There is a teeny... Yes, there is a Teeny Richard in here. Somewhere. Then that was made by Finley. People go check out Hey Alexander Griffin. They're glorious and wonderful. And they're wearing a very shiny outfit there. I like the shiny outfit. I'm a fan of the shiny outfit. You know. Hi there. If I didn't know better, I might think all those scribbles on the mirrors were done by somebody with a serious acute mental illness. Just a thought. Daddy Bear, I appreciate you and I appreciate that you're joking, but can we not joke about mental illness, please? That would be wonderful. We literally are in a community full of extremely neurodiverse individuals. many of which do have mental illnesses. If we could not joke about that, I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. He's a designer. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, we could stare at him. Yeah, exactly. Just stare at Valen's chair or Crochet Valen. Just wanted to make sure it was all good. Turn it, Crochet Valen. Turn it. How dare you? All right. How dare you? Crochet Valen is a menace to humanity. An absolute menace. All right. A little bit more. I don't have an exclamation mark chair command. God damn it. Chair is blocking his beautiful face. He deserves it, really. Let's not lie about it. It's fucking Crochet Valen, right? Crochet Valen, the slow reveal with the chair. This is the stuff that happened when I wasn't here. What the fuck? Turning the chair with his mind powers. Oh my god. It's like a theatrical event. Oh my dear lord. Gravity for the win for crocked floors. Yeah, this is definitely, if I just sit like this, I have literally just removed my feet from the floor. No turning or pushing or anything like that. Just my floor is a little bit. I'm like facing this direction, and I'm like, no arms, no legs. Yep, apparently just wants me to face that over that direction. Funnily enough, towards where Cardboard Valen is stashed. Battle of the psychic replicas of me, apparently. Yes. It's an awesome feature. If you're ever out of town, you could call them instead of having to come back for your boiler having issue. Exactly, Onyx. Exactly. That's one of the reasons why, like, because when I was speaking to the boiler dude about like what I wanted, because when he came to repair it like fucking 4 months ago or what have you, he was like, it's on its last legs. I can keep coming back and repairing it, and that will be like, it could be cheaper because I'm replacing bits, but the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, more and more bits need replacing, so it's probably going to be cheaper in the long run if you just get a new boiler, which is what all the donation goals and stuff for. So when I was talking to him about exactly what I wanted, exactly what I needed, like all these different options and bits and pieces, he talked me through it all, and then he was like, you really want one of these Wi-Fi thermostats, because you can control it all via your phone, and you can change so much of it, whereas before it was literally just, do I want it in the morning, do I want it in the evening, when do I want it? Whereas now I can literally do like hour by hour, day by day. I can set it onto holiday mode, and it'll literally drop down to like an anti-freezing thing, so that when I'm not here, or when me and Chunk are not here, we can do all those bits and pieces. You know, that kind of thing. Hottest cosplay to date? Yeah. In more ways than one, I can imagine, Finley. I really enjoyed the camera angle. Yeah, exactly that, Semba. This is all you need to know for the Cult of the Lamb streams. That camera angle was great. That was a fantastic clip. So thank you for pointing out the offensive nature of my joke. No worries, Daddy Bear, not a problem. And do you know what, Daddy Bear? Thank you very much for being open to criticism. I really, really appreciate that. There's not many things that I'm not happy to joke about, but I just want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable, and those kinds of things are something that I know makes people feel uncomfortable. So I appreciate you. I first of all appreciate the fact that it wasn't meant in an offensive way, but I also appreciate you being open to criticism about it, because that means the world to me. It really does. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. We have one passing through in a small truck with speakers blasting out with a recorded message. They say they'll take everything metal that you want to throw. To be fair, I've got a giant metal bed frame that I want to throw at some point. I keep feeling like selling it, but it's just gonna be such an effort to throw it, for sure. Passing through every week. This tradition is strong in this country. Ours passes through every month, I would imagine. It's not on the weekly. Sometimes you get them like twice a month, but most of the time. Congrats on the new boy. Thank you very much, Alexander Griffin. Appreciate that. It should be good. It should be grand and dandy. I was looking at it earlier, and it looks fancy and new. Looks all fancy and new. Do you know what I mean? What do the workers think of Crochet Valen? I did warn one of them. The other one I don't think has been in this room yet, but I did warn them. I was like, I hope you've told... like, obviously, the one guy has been here many, many times before. But the other guy, I was like, I hope you've warned your friend about the questionable nature of my house. And he was like, nah, don't worry about it. He'll be all right. And I was like, okay. The warning has been made. The warning has been made. Chair dancing, exactly. How you doing, me bum bum? How you doing, you beautiful bean? I love your name every time. Every time. Me bum bum. Checks out chair ballet. Absolutely. So Van is so there is a Valen sandwich situation going on with CV behind you and CBV in front of you. Yeah, really. Like, so CV's there. And it is actually in a pretty much exact diagonal line. Pretty much exact diagonal line between Crochet Valen and Cardboard Valen. That's pretty wild. Never even realized that until this moment in time. Till this moment in time. Ads incoming? Yeah. And as soon as the ads are done, we're going to jump straight into the game. Jump straight into the game. Metal frames are so pretty, but such a pain in the ass to repair, replace if they break. So the metal bed frame I've got upstairs is just too big for the house. That's basically what it is. It's too fucking big for the house. So long time ago, before Chunk moved in with me, there was a guy who lived here for a little bit, and he brought all of his stuff and he piled it up in his bedroom, and it was a fucking shit tip. But he used to live in an entire house to himself, or an entire house that he spread out over, and then moved into my spare room. It was a whole fucking thing. But they had this giant fucking bed that he brought with him. And then when he moved to Scotland, however many years ago, he was like, hey, so I'm just going to leave this here. And I was like, what? And he was like, well, there's no way I can really do anything with it. And I was like, you'll find a way to deal with it. And he was like, I can't really do anything about it. And then left. And I was like, okay, I suppose I'll do something with it. And it's literally sat in the house ever since, for years and years and years and years, just taking up space. So I'm like, I want to sell it, but it's so fucking massive because it's like a queen size bed that's cast iron. It's like a cast iron queen size bed. And it doesn't look good at all. It needs like a solid paint job to it. It needs to be stripped and given a solid fucking paint job. But I just don't have fucking space for it. I did try and put it up in my bedroom, but there's like, it takes up the entire bedroom. It takes up the entire fucking space. So there's no point in putting it up in my bedroom, because I wouldn't have any space for anything else. You know what I mean? So it's just like, fuck's sake, right? Well, I want to sell it, but I don't know anybody that would be able to come pick it up. Like, you would have to own a van yourself. I suppose I could just stick it on like Facebook Marketplace for like 80 quid or something like that and just see if anyone wants to take it. Because it's worth, like a proper cast iron gothic bed is worth like 300 quid. But I'm not going to be able to deliver it or do any of that shit because I don't have a van, you know? So it's probably easier if I just, I don't know, pop it on and just be like, right, there you go. You know what I mean? Did you consider that the thermostat connected to your phone is how Dishy started? I did. Hey, Alexander Griffin. I did indeed. Think about the dynamic of the comparison between Dishy and my online thermostat. But fortunately, my online thermostat is not asking me to sell my soul. It's not being like, hey, you should connect me to the internet so that I can give them all the data. It's not doing that. It's just being like, hey, just letting you know. There's a water pressure drop. Hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? So it's a new kind of plucky young whippersnapper thing. Your house is never the weirdest. I'm a cleaning lady. Your house is never the weirdest. My house is pretty weird. I wouldn't say it's the weirdest, but it is pretty weird. Also, Semba, at one point, I briefly saw you ask about whether this is a new setup. This is purely for today. Purely so that like the boiler dudes and what have you can get into the radiator, because I've had to pull the entire sofa forward so they can get into the radiators and go around and do all the bits and pieces they need to do across the entire thing. They also spoke to me. I asked them about the big vertical radiator, and he said that he's not entirely sure. Oh yeah, no, Sembar, I've just seen your comment in the mod chat, and don't worry about it. Well, I've already spoken to them about that. And they said they were fine. So I've already sorted that. But thank you very much for noticing and commenting. Yeah, they said that what I was initially planning might not be the best of options. So we're going to look at alternate options for that, because apparently the big tall radiators look really fancy, but they're not actually very good at kicking out heat. So I'm gonna speak to them about all of that, you know, all of that. The Action Queen, how you doing, you beautiful bean? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. I'm doing very well. It's been a busy morning. It's been a bit of an all-over morning, but overall, I'm doing very, very well. How are you doing? How's it going? You can almost guarantee the boiler guy has seen weirder things. I hope so. But there's part of me that hopes so, but then there's also part of me that doesn't. Do you know what I mean? I've definitely had people in here before fixing bits and pieces, and they've never seen somebody have a life-size crochet doll of themselves. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? As a cleaner as well, you agree? Yeah. The stuff we see. Oh, I can imagine. Milky Pot coming in with the 3 streams in a row. You've been streaking through here. Good lord. The heating's it's getting cooler now. They've turned the heating down. So you might want to put some clothes on soon. You know? Sounds like my homosexual ex was your ex-roommate. Yeah. It definitely wasn't that person. If it's the person I think it is, then it wasn't that person. But there was a whole thing. There was a whole experience. It wasn't good. And I'm glad that they seem to be doing well up in the arse end of fucking nowhere in Scotland with their new family and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I'm glad for them, but I'm also glad that they're not living here anymore. Do you know what I mean? In regards to your bed, I have rented a van before just to pick up a table or chair, etc. Yeah, I think that might be the case if somebody wants it, but you know, it's one of those things. Like, I've got loads of things that I want to sell, but it seems like the task of actually selling them is so far down the priority line, but also at the same time, so you know when something's like a much bigger effort in your head than it is anything else. I've got loads of my old grandma's stuff that I'm like, I'm gonna sell all this stuff, and then I'm like, I'll sell it eventually one day, but then it's been in my house for 5 years and I haven't sold it still yet, you know. But I feel like maybe, yeah, sticking the bed on for like 80 quid or something like that, just get rid of it. If I get something for it, great. If I don't, fuck it, what's it matter? If I stick it on for like a month or so, and if nothing comes after a month, I'll just give it to one of the scrap guys and be like, take this, burn the bed slats, you know. Big old yet, exactly. If you price it right, it's totally worth it to spend extra on the van. Yeah, for sure. And to be fair, like I said, if it's like a 300 quid thingy, yeah, you can have me for 5 minutes. Friends, I'll be back in thingy. I mean, we've just had an advert, but still. Get up, have a stretch your eyes, look at some distance, and look back again. Grab some kind of beverage, hot, cold, over the time it's making flamboyant as fuck. Don't forget to take your meds, and if you haven't done it already, take them now. And if you're wearing a binder, have a couple deep breaths. I'm going to go speak to the boiler dude. I'll be back in a minute. All right, see you in a minute. I appreciate you waiting, friends. Thank you so much. I know I was a little bit longer than I would have liked, but there was some key things that he needed to talk me through in regards to the way that the new central heating system works and all that jazz. But we're back. With it. How's it going, Stu PDA, beautiful bean? Sharon Murphy, you were talking about so many ads. First of all, no matter how many ads you get, they'll always only last for 3 minutes, because I do 3 minutes of adverts every hour, and it'll only ever do a maximum of 3 minutes. So even if it's like 12-15 second adverts, it may seem like a million ads, but it'll only ever last for 3 minutes. Whereas there are other times where it'll be like 1 3-minute advert, you know. So just giving you that heads up. Giving you that heads up. Glad you're on your new boiler. My heating bill is always super tiny because I keep my AC running all year round. That's impressive. That is impressive. No, they don't live in the equator. Live in northeast US. I mean, with our AC in the UK will absolutely fucking ruin us. It'll ruin us. Stupedia, thank you very much for that copious amount of bloody bitties. That's very kind of you, Bean. Twin Peaks, good lord. I'm back, but I'm here, and we're going to jump into Date Everything. Let me pull up the game. Still under the effects of a cold, so still off work. So no, boo. Still going from a cold yourself. There's a lot of lurgies going around at the moment. A lot of lurgifications going around at the moment. So I do not blame you for needing to rest up or what have you. Good to know. Yes. However, I will be doing an experiment in November. I can't do it this month because I'm or in October because I'm too fucking busy. But I will be doing an experiment with the advertising in November. I'm not going to talk about what the advertising experiment is yet, because I need to research it and look into it properly. But I will be doing an advert, an experiment in November.
1670.
There he goes. No, I've just built a new feature for your project. Are you allowed to tell us about it, Zabadi?
Sassy Chap Games.
Good lord. Sassy Chat Games. There we go. You allowed to tell us about this new feature while we jump into the joys of Date Everything.
Date everything.
I know, right? Date Everything. Date Everything. This is going to be the last time that we play Date Everything for at least a month. Because we are going to be starting Vampire Therapist next Tuesday, and tomorrow we're going to be just starting our new regime of October indie games. So every Wednesday for the entirety of October, I'm going to be doing a different indie horror game. And I think the first one we're starting with is like a dating horror game, which is going to be interesting. I don't know how that's going to work, but you like date a ghost or you can date the exorcist. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've got the demo for it. It was recommended to me from somebody on TikTok. They dropped me a message and they were like, hey, saw your Twitch streams. Would you be interested in doing our thing, our little demo? That would be wonderful. Yeah, great. So this, if you want me to play more of Date Everything in November,
Panda to it. Panda to it.
Beep beep.
Beep, beep, indeed. How you doing, Rach? How's it going, you beautiful individual? Yeah, so this is going to be the last day of Date Everything. Then we'll have October, where we're doing Vampire Therapist on Tuesdays and indie horror games on Wednesdays. And then in November, I will leave it up to you. You can decide whether we go back to doing more Date Everything and more blueprints, or whether you want to see something completely different, or you want to see something new. I will give you the vote, you know? I will give you the vote. How you doing, Rach? How's it going? I'm definitely going to have a busy week. Next week is going to be amazing that I get to spend time with my partner while he's here until October the 13th. Amazing news. Love to hear it. I'm sure you'll be very busy, Yaksha Queen, you cheeky little devil. Yes. Yes. Vampire Therapist sounds interesting. Yeah, it really does. Because I wanted to play something that was spooky, but not scary. Because it's, you know, obviously spooky season, you know? Build an application to track my mood across the day. Also change the background on my various chatting applications to show the social battery status. I've added a must specify mood at the start of the day. Interesting. That's a really interesting dynamic. Because I've definitely woken up in some pretty foul moods in my life, you know? Time for a pre-dating smolder, even though we've already jumped into the game. 12 hours time, mid-game smolder. Oh, I see how it is. See how it is. I don't know how long I'll be on for because I've still got a million things I need to do, even though I started late. I'll definitely stream for a little bit longer, but we'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, well, hello there, cheeky devil. Look at you coming over here, getting all up in my business. See how it is. My camera's all off again. Yes, tantalizing. What do you like? What do you like? Look at bloody Crochet Valen looking all smoldery in the background there. Ugh. God damn it. You're a cheeky little devil coming over here, getting all of my business, getting all close and personal. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, what do you like? Insatiable, I tell you. Absolutely insatiable. Yes. There we go. And with the 40 streams in a row, Astra, good lord. Cheeks out time, streaking. To be fair, I've just had the heating on in order to purge the system, and apparently they got shitloads of gunk out my system. So there's been a lot going on, a lot happening there. Funny dating sim called Sucker for Love that I think you would love. Kerduin, we have played all of the Sucker for Loves, apart from I've just been informed that there is a new one coming out. There's a new one coming out, but we have played every single one of them. I believe, Nibirin, as you're here, you could probably tell me that I think the entire series is on the VODs channel. The entire series is on the VODs of Vanity channel. On YouTube's. Making that as a way to unlock the phone would be a great thing. Yeah, most certainly. Do you know what? If that was a way you could do it as well to stop people from drinking, drink texting, that the phone can pick up whether they're pissed or not and won't let them text anybody, that would be great. That would be wonderful. You know? It's the first time he's going to be in the UK as he lives in the Middle West US. Oh, that sounds so good, Yaksha. I hope you have a wonderful time together. CV is giving top energy with his casual sideways glances. What? Isn't it? What is it? Is it suspicious side-eye? Suspicious side-eye. Totally bombastic side-eye. Something along those lines. I can't remember the meme. Haven't played the new one that's not out yet.
Hey, you're back. That was fast. Any news on Davey?
Yeah, I can't remember what I was meant to say, but yeah, I just wanted to say hi to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Matteo. I just wanted to come over and say hello. Do you know what I mean? I just wanted to come over and say hello. I haven't played the new one that's not out yet. I thought you were a fan. I know, right? I didn't realize it wasn't out yet. Nibirin messaged me and I was like, I'm not gonna look at this because I don't want spoilers. But I thought it was out. So it's not out yet. Do we have a release date? Can somebody tell me the release date of the new Sucker for Love, please? That would be wonderful. That would be glorious. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are very, very welcome. He looks confident in himself. All right. I see. Is it a phone app but a computer application? Ah, okay. Got you. Coming soon. All right. Okay. So it's not even. They don't even have a supposed date. I got you. Learning Quarkus, Java framework for microservicing at the moment. It's also a learning application. Ooh, interesting. That does sound very, very interesting. Friends, you know how this goes with Matteo. Exclamation mark hate if you want to hate them. Exclamation mark love if you want to love them. Exclamation mark friend if you want to friend them. You don't have to vote immediately. You can vote as we go through the conversation.
Were you able to check out that lead from Hoof?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about checking out the lead from Hoof. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually wanted to check in on you on the inner animals. How's everyone holding up? Diversion.
Not as well as you'd expect. I think the nerves are starting to get to all of us.
Not the nerves.
If you wanted to stick around for a bit, I'm sure they'd really enjoy the company.
I would love to stick around for a bit, even though you blew me off last time. And also, this, if I remember correctly, friends, we had an issue last time. Do you know, my camera's all over. We had an issue last time because I was speaking to Matteo, and then we were like hit on them, and then they were like, I'm going to put a boundary in here because I'm too busy thinking about Davey and my missing animals and stuff like that. And I was like, cool, no worries. And then they were like, you can hang around if you want to hang around. That's great. And we were like, no, we've been rejected. Oh, no, we've been rejected. And I didn't like that. That was the first interaction in the entire game that I have not liked. I've just been like, this isn't fucking cool. But I'm glad that we got to go back and be like, hey, we can come hang out now. But it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this goes, because apparently our character really struggles with rejection to a point of borderline toxic reactions, and I don't like that. Don't like that, you know? And it's like running very personal things on the internet, so everything runs locally. Makes sense. It's basically a website for one user running locally on a weird port number that won't be accessible from the internet. Fair. So, I mean, that makes complete sense. That makes complete sense. You feeling friend, Daddy Bear? Got love, friend. Okay. Nowhere else I'd rather be.
that makes two of us then.
Oh, you, Mateo. Mateo is the blanket, by the way, who runs an inanimal charity. So a not real animal charity. Don't know why that happens. The options didn't let you stay. It's stupid. It was very, very stupid. And I was surprised, I think, because the game has been so fucking good. Like the writing, that I was really surprised that wasn't an option. I was really, really surprised that wasn't an option. But
You can say hi to whoever you like. Don't let me stop you.
oh, I thought they were gonna say that you can say hi to whoever you like, thinking that you're gonna introduce me to all of your inanimals. I can't remember what Hoof said. What did Hoof say? Have we got the rumors? Rumors. Someone rustic came by for the non-date viators. Rongo Maifuenoa made a note that she hears stories about you from Erin, a so-called goddess like her. Erin? Okay. Fashionista came to dunk on Johnny Splash's terrible singing. Yeah, Johnny Splash is a shower, I believe. Because it's Johnny Cash, Johnny Splash. We haven't really dealt with them. WMC. No, don't really care about these people. I want to know Eddie and Volt. What's it? Eddie and Volt, rather terrible singer, came by to perform at their breakbox. So that's all Eddie Smash. Or Eddie Splash. Cross Chamber came by to do battle with Penelope. There we go. There's a rumor. Winifred said that Daisuke needed a bit of a push from her, but we haven't met Daisuke yet. We haven't met Daisuke. You haven't missed anything. We've literally just started just meandering on through because I completely forgot what I was meant to be doing. So that was Hoove, who told us about stuff and things. Do you know what I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna go speak to the time capsule. That's gonna be my second one of the day. There's also the part with Skylar being mean about accepting a date and then cancelling. Yeah, that was really out of character. We didn't like that. But I've already got Skylar to love me. And it was annoying that I couldn't call her out on it, but I understand why that might not have been an option on from a writing point of view. But that whole not being able to handle rejection thing was a bit shit. You know? Yeah, I know. Right then. I can't remember what the thing is called.
Vibe,
Bodhi,
baby.
that's right.
Hey, man, I'm just vibing.
I know you're vibing. You're always vibing, buddy.
Hey, come on over here and test my vibe.
I mean, what a proposition. What a proposition. Let me, Nibbering, darling. Sweet honey bun. Could I please get an exclamation mark reset, please? He's inviting you. There's consent. I know, right? Hey, buddy. Do I need to be worried about you? Buddy, you doing okay?
I am so good. I've been researching and checking out the house and generally vibing on all these new decades.
Generally vibing. Is that your new word? Because all of the youth of today are using the word vibing. So what are you doing in the dining room?
Oh, you know, just vibing.
You're saying that a lot. You are saying that a lot. I got it. I got it. Friends, you know how it be. Exclamation mark hate.
Am I using that right? I've been practicing a bunch of different uses and sentences and stuff, and I don't know. It sounds weird.
Oh wait, didn't everyone say they were out? Oh yeah. No, they've dropped me a message saying they needed to disappear off. Entirely fair. That's all right. I got it. I got the reset. Exclamation mark love to love them. Exclamation mark friend to friend them. Exclamation mark hate to hate them. They seem like a relatively chill dude, but they are from the 80s. I'm using right, but practicing a bunch of different uses in sentences and stuff, and I don't know. It sounds weird. Of course, it sounds weird. You're from the 80s, and you're trying to catch up with local lingo. It's pretty close.
Whew. Okay. I've been chatting with Rainey. She's been playing some tunes.
Who was Rainey? Oh, Rainey's the turntable.
I dig that you have a record player. Old school. I've been listening to some of your new music too. I like it. Well, most of it.
I'm glad that you like it. Well, most of it. Oh yeah, what kind of music are you into?
Oh wow, there's so much stuff I like. Pop, punk, rap, R&B, rock, soul, even disco. Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anyone. I love the fact that they've got rap in there, but the 1980s rap is massively different to current rap.
As an 80s guy, I'm supposed to be pretty strongly opposed to disco. Which is dumb, because disco is so cool.
We appreciate. This is so true. So very, very true. You got any favorites?
Well, yeah. From my era, I love Tommy Tree and Nicky Seven from Motley Crue Neck, Axl's Roses, Brick James, Richie Sambuca, Yngwie Malmsteen. Oh, and Phil Spector is like the best producer ever.
I hate all of that. I hate that entire thing. I was waiting for it, and I hate the entire thing. I hate it.
What?
I hate to tell you this, but all of the folks you just named are really problematic, Bodhi.
Oh yeah, they're wild men.
Yeah, not wild men in the way that you want them to be. Bodhi, they're not wild, they're bad people.
Oh, bummer, dude. So you met them all, and you know they're no good?
No, I haven't met them. I don't need to. I know the things that they've done. We don't really look up to any of those people that you named anymore. I mean, it's pretty accurate, to be honest with you.
So you haven't met them, but you sure?
Yeah. I'm sure. I think Phil Spector actually killed somebody.
What? That's deep. Bummer right there. So that's it then. All my favorite artists are canceled? Like, they won't make any more music?
No, they're still making music. They're still making music. But, well, do you know what? I don't even think they're making music. They're still playing music. They're still playing their old shit. And they're old shit. Most of those tracks I actually really like. I really enjoy the music, but anything's possible, technically.
But not likely.
I'm sorry, buddy.
What about forgiveness? Second chances? Redemption?
He's in a whole documentary on it, yeah? Phil Spector is supposed to be Phil Spector. Yeah. He was a murdering music producer, yes. It's not that simple anymore, I'm afraid.
Huh, that's okay. I think I understand. I think.
You doing okay?
Yeah. Just a lot to absorb. Kinda hurts that a lot of my icons turned out to be bad people.
Fucking tell me about it. Fucking tell me about it.
It's confusing, you know?
God, do I, yes. Never heard of him. He was a music producer, so a lot of people might not know him straight off because he wasn't like a guy who like played music. He wasn't like in bands and shit like that. Actually, he might have played in one. But he was more like the production side of things. He was the one that made the albums. My generation is having a lot of conversations about separating the art from the artist. You can still enjoy the songs, just different awareness, I guess. Nope, because I disagree with that on a fucking principle. You cannot separate the art from the artist unless the artist is not gaining any kind of power, fame, or money from the art. Other than that, you're grand. I get it. Still happens a lot today. Actually, we just find out a lot faster. How's it going, Authentic? How you doing? Much need of sleep, so I burnt through a new book last night. Very glad that the boiler is getting sorted. The boiler is now sorted. It is now done and dusted. I've signed the paperwork. He's taught me how it all works. I got my app all programmed and everything. Yeah, it's all done and dusted. It is now in. I have central heating and hot water, and it looks to be really fucking efficient. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it affects my bills over the winter period as well, for sure. I keep telling people that the number of people who are still trying to justify listening to R. Kelly's music, not only R. Kelly, but obviously the big one is J.K. Rowling. But yeah, all of them. I personally, and you know what? I've met a lot of people who are like, oh well, you know, it's only pence, and then only getting. I'm like, no, it all counts. In my opinion, it all counts. If you are choosing to listen to the art of, if you're choosing to indulge in the art of bad people, you are facilitating their bad choices. Their immorality. You are facilitating immorality, in my opinion. Sickening and gross. What book are you into now? I ended up grabbing the second of the Paladin books. I'm burning through it. Yeah, you as well, Zana. Yeah. The series had more queer representation, including bi-curious MMC. Amazing. So glad you're here. Literally book 2. Yeah. Ah, love it. Second book also has trans mention as normal. Oh, I love this. I love that kind of representation. I love it.
Sure. Well, sounds like the music industry had a lot of issues. But hey, at least my favorite actors, authors, sports stars, and comedians are okay, right?
Who were they?
Mel Gibson, H.P. Hovercraft, Orange Juice Simpson, and Drill Cosby.
Live in those worlds. Third one is gay romance. Love it. Big yikes. Yeah. We should tell him. Saint of all goofballs, how you doing? How's it going? Oh, buddy. There's a whole line of nopes right there. Oh, yeah. Quite sorry they made. But although saying that, H.P. Lovecraft is a great example of being able to separate from the art from it. He's the one that I always use. H.P. Lovecraft, hugely problematic individual. Hugely xenophobic, significantly racist in all of his works. However, he's dead. And therefore, you can indulge in his works and he's not getting any fame, he's not getting any power, and he's not getting any money. So you can read the work with the understanding that he was xenophobic. And also be like, okay, I can read this from a reasonable perspective whilst also indulging in it and not giving the author, the problematic artist, any benefits from that art, you know? We should definitely tell him. There's a quote that sort of made me laugh. Scroll up a wee bit. Quote I saw that made me laugh so hard. One of them basically said the black tide was scared out of him. Oh my lordy. And both pulled the face and said that. Yeah, it's just like, oh, god damn it. Oh, indeed, for sure. I feel really sorry for Bodhi because I get it. In the 80s, these people were blown up to such a massive degree that they seemed unhuman. They were just so beyond humanity. And now when it's all like all of this information's coming out about it, it's like, yeah, all these people that were super famous, that everyone idolized, that everyone thought was phenomenal, were doing horrific things. It's just, yeah, bad. Bad, 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 bad. Bless Bodhi's little heart. I know, right? I know. Oh, we got all three. Was Tolkien problem? Tolkien was... I don't think so, actually. Not that I've heard. I haven't heard anything problematic about Tolkien, so I don't think so.
What now? I'm out! I'm out! I'm out!
Oh, Bodhi. Dear, darling Bodhi. Where's he escaped to now? The oven glove. Where's he hiding? We're going to go find him. In fact, you know what? Before we go find him... It's the middle of the day, friends, which means that it is, of course, time for your poll. Your decision. New poll. Who date? Question mark. Who would you like us to date, friends? You can pick any of the... Use not the names of the characters, but the objects that they were, or the objects that they are. See why Nicky Six is problematic. I've read his memoirs. Yeah. But again, Kerdowen, what I said before, I haven't said it today, so it's all for him. But what I said before was that just because somebody has a reason for something does not excuse their actions. Being coked up on drugs and having all of the fucking fame and glory, it's like you can understand why people did these things, but it doesn't excuse the fact that they were shit things at all. Don't have enough musical culture to understand a musical reference. When it's reached these references, I pull a face. Yeah. Dishware. So crockery. How's it going, Grio? How you doing, you cheeky devil? The list man in the first one. Did I get sorry this time? Aw. I had a young partner that was like, Bodhi brings back memories. Yeah, Daddy Bear. I love that. I love that. I hope that they're good memories at the very least. Nice nostalgia, you know? We're not doing Dishy again, Shoepedia. You're going to have to think of a new one. Remember, Greatly Tolkien is problematic in the same way that Agatha Christie was problematic in the representation of their times. Okay, I got you. There was not much representation of ethnic minorities in the times because of the fact that it was just predominant. The entire culture was predominantly white. I got you. The ghost, we've already done the ghost. Like the only thing left to do with the ghost is to realize her, which we can't do until we've done more of it. But I would be well up for the ghost. I'd be well up for the ghost for sure. You're back. Welcome on in, Tinks. The Dust Bunny, which I still don't know where that is, but okay, Dust Bunny. We've got 3 more friends. 3 more options. Give me some objects to go and date. Go throw some love at. Normally you people are eager for this. I don't know what's going on. Well, to be fair, I did start like 2 hours late, so I can imagine a lot of people are like, you know, the toaster. Toaster. Yeah. Air in general. Okay, sure. Okay, and the microwave. Cool. Microwave. 1 minute, no additional votes. Start poll. Go for it, friends. Go for it. I don't know how I'd get air, but I'm sure they'll think. Apparently there is a dust bunny. I don't know where I haven't found it yet, but apparently there is one. And while you're all voting on that, I'm going to try and find where Bodhi has snuck himself. Where are you, Bodhi? Have you gone back down into your... It makes sense that the dust bunny would be in here somewhere. Calm yourself. Is there a footstool? Not that I've seen. Well, I can remember. I can remember a footstool. I'm going to find the one that you need to find. That's my vote. Oh, thank you. I thought that was the dust bunny then. Okay. The dust bunny. 79% of you said the dust bunny. All right, we will go and find the dust bunny. There's trash. Can somebody tell me what room the dust bunny? Let me do the genuine question. What room is the dust bunny in? Don't tell me where it is. Just the room. Just the room. I'm still looking for Bodhi at the moment. Unless the dust bunny is hidden around here. The living room. Thank you very much. I will go down and have a look in the living room. All right. Just as that was squealing then, my phone was going off. Buzzing all over. Okay, we've got makeup. I feel like I need to do the makeup as well at some point. Where are you, Bodhi? Ghosty. Ooh, Bodhi is checked out. Bodhi cannot be seen anywhere. All right, to the living room. Curious to see how the dust bunny character is styled? Yeah. I didn't even realize there was going to be a dust bunny. Calm yourself. Calm yourself too. Hello.
You see,
hand it to my ego. Hand it to it. Hand it to
it.
What kind of dinosaur loves to sleep? A
She winces at the
stegosaurus.
bright light you've brought with you.
Good Lord, Milky Park. Good Lord. Not only that, but also the timing. The timing. Thank you very much, 100 little panderings. Let me do a quick little reset. Oh, no, that's rest. Reset. There we go. Friends, this is the Dust Bunny, as voted for by you. And I love the fact that they're wearing like a Playboy bunny outfit, as well as being ridiculously dusty. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I love this. Exclamation mark hate if you want to hate them. Exclamation mark friend if you want to friend them. Exclamation mark love if you want to love them. Love's so cute, right? Thank you very much, Milky Pocket Cheeky Devil. Glad someone or something made you unlock the Dust Bunny. Well, that was you lot. You lot and your voting. You see a curvy, grey-haired beauty dressed in an outfit reminiscent of famous old gentlemen's magazines. She winces at the bright light that you've brought with you.
A cute bunny-shaped creature is clutched in her arms.
Oh, my goodness, that is bright. Startled me a bit there, honey.
You are welcome, I think. Maybe. You startled me. Are you alive? Wait, who are you?
My name's Dolly, and I'm a dust bunny. I live
Dolly.
under this big old couch.
Dolly the Dust Bunny. I hope that they are as adorable as Dolly Parton. I genuinely thought, when you first said Dust Bunny, I genuinely thought you were taking the piss. The Southern Bunny. So funny and adorable at the same time, I know, right? Hello, Dolly the Dust Bunny.
Howdy. Well, I live lots of places. I suppose you could say I'm a bunny of the world.
A bunny of the world. Okay.
The floors of the world, at least.
Well, I don't know. You could get a dust bunny like around the back of a bedside table that's halfway up it. For sure. For sure. Great limited TV series. Yeah. So there's some of them that are really like that as well. Don't know for audiobooks, see if we can help it. Can't listen to most audiobook voices. Many issues on. That's fair. That is fair. Dolly does living room. Most certainly.
And this here's my little companion, Lint Eastwood.
Lint Eastwood. Dolly the Dust Bunny and Lint Eastwood. Are you for real? Mendiza, how you doing? Welcome on in. Fucking hell.
She holds the little creature up.
Ew, you're literal filth. No, that's cool. So you're like a clump of dust?
It's a raid.
Put a finer point on it, why don't you, honey?
Oh my lordy, lordy, ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside between, delve deep into your pits of popcorn and throw them at the raiders, throw them at these cheeky devils. Look at these people coming in here. I mean, really, could you even imagine who did they think they are? The absolute audacity, the scandal, the preposterousness. Good lord, these beautiful raiders coming in here, getting all up in our business. Good lord, what are they like? What are they like? How's it going, Jelly Bum Fruitcakes? I love your name. That is an amazing name, if ever I'd heard one before. Jelly Bum Fruitcakes. Hello, you glorious being. What were you up to today? Tell me all about it. I do not know you, Jelly Bum Fruitcakes. I do not know you. But I am now going to find out who you are. Jelly Bum Fruitcakes. Click that cheeky little follow button. There we go. There we go. What were you up to today, you beautiful being? Jelly Raid, you were doing some day everything as well. Welcome on. Oh, okay. Before we get too excited, okay, right. First things first. What is your favorite object that you have dated so far? We're quite a way into it, but I don't want any spoilers. So what is your favorite object that you have dated so far? And because I don't know you, I need your wonderful community, you glorious individuals. I need you to describe Jelly Bum Fruitcakes in 3 tantalizing little words. Because I've gone over and clicked that cheeky little follow button. I've pressed the follow button because I'm a decent human being. But my community, oh, arrogant fuckers, the lot of them. Good lord, look at them. Oh, dear lord. Could you imagine? They need to be tempted over. They need to be tempted over with 3 tantalizing little words. Oh, yes, they're 2 little words and what have you. So please, blunt, funny, and kind. They're good.
Little stalker.
They are some good words going on there. Thank you so much for the follow as well, Jelly Bum. I appreciate that. Fucking love your name. It's great. Favorite is Daisuke. Okay.
Oh, you followed me. Ooh, you little stalker.
More follows. Spider Flash, thank you very much for the follow. I don't call people out in case they're lurking, but you people aren't lurking, so I appreciate that. Chilled, comforting, and humorous. We love this. We love this. I am a big fan of all of these, so thank you very much for bringing your beautiful community over here. Friends, if you are new here, which it seems like some of you are, 2 things you need to know about this channel. 1, you're not allowed to apologize.
Oh, you followed me. Ooh, you little stalker.
And Nadarine, thank you very much for the follow as well. I see you popping into chat as well, so I'm happy to say hello as well. 1, you're not allowed to apologize. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. 2, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave because I am a colossal filth wizard. I'm a sex educator and we talk about debauchery all the time. So if you are under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave. Come back when you're 18. We'll join in the conversation, all shits and giggles. But, you know, you had to follow. I love your voice and energy. You are far too kind, you beautiful being. Far too kind. My room is changed around a little bit at the moment. Normally, it's a little bit more. You see more of the mirrors on the walls. You get to see more of bits and pieces. But today, I had my boiler replaced, which meant that the plumber had to come in and get to all of the radiators and go around the entire house and stuff. So I've had to move everything around a little bit so that there's less chance of getting him in, or when he was here, getting him in chat and what have you, you know? I liked Chance, but Penelope tried to steal him from me. The little skank. You don't like Penelope? Oh wow. Okay, interesting. I am a big fan of Ooh, how long have you been playing? How many of the characters? Do you know how many of the characters? I don't want to give away too much if because obviously all of their names are usually a play on their object. But I don't want to give away too much if you've like only just started. But if you've been going a while, then I feel like I've got a less of a chance of dealing with stuff. Do you know what I mean? Stunning, yeah. Wholesome degenerates. That is exactly what we are. That is exactly what we are. Wholesome degenerates. And also, people from my stream, go and click that cheeky little follow button for the wonderful Jelly Bum Fruitcakes. All right, they've been kind enough to share their community with us. I'm looking forward to going over and seeing what they get up to. You know, I liked her initially, but she's desperate. Got 71 characters so far. In which case, I really like the bag in your bedside table. If you found that, they're probably one of my faves. Obviously, Betty. Betty's always a solid call. And I was surprised. I'm trying to like do things without giving too much away now. I was surprised at the storyline with the Shadow. I'm really annoyed that we have got a... I'm really annoyed that we've got a hate reaction from the Nightmare. I'm desperately trying to reverse that because I really liked the Nightmare. I thought the Nightmare character was fucking excellent. And they hate me, and I don't like it. They hate me because I like them. They're like, no, you cannot do this. You must hate me because I am a Nightmare. And I'm like, but I just want to get to know you better. You know, just lick me with all of those mouths. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But now we've just started the Dust Bunny storyline. I haven't done the Dust Bunny before, so this is all new. The way that we do it, friends, is, in fact, John, let me jump back into the game, and then I'll show you. So the way that we do things is, first of all, we've got, as you can see across there, we've got a banner, which means that you people get to decide how we interact with these characters. Exclamation mark hate if you want to hate them. Exclamation mark friend if you want to friend them. Exclamation mark love if you want to love them. Also, the way that I'm doing it at the moment is the middle date of every day, the lunchtime date, I pass over to the community and they get to vote.
Panda to it, panda to it.
For sale, thick layer of dust. As seen on TV.
Yeah, God damn it. God damn it, Zabadian. Fucking dad jokes. We're in front of all these new people and you throw that one out at me? How do we feel about the Nightmare? I fucking love the Nightmare. I fucking love the Nightmare. I am that kind of person, though. Do you know what I mean? I am absolutely that kind of person. Euro Papa, you beautiful individual. Thank you very much for coming in for the 3 streams in a row. It is quite toasty today. The heating has finally been on for the first time in a couple of weeks. So there is warmth for your streaking all over the place. We like the Nightmare? Mm-hmm. Oh, God, yes. Oh, God, yes. Okay, question, Spider Flash. How do we feel about the Shadow? In fact, to your Jellybum's entire community, how do you feel about the Shadow? Nightmare was not our Shadow Daddy. No, Nightmare was the one with loads of eyes and loads of teeth and horses' heads and shit. We've done a reset for Dust Bunny. Yeah, this is for Dust Bunny now, yeah. Let me catch up with chat a little bit. Oh, yeah, this is my first playthrough. Thank you very much, Design. But yeah, this is my first playthrough, so we don't like any kind of hints, any tips, any spoilers. If I do want anything, then I have a very subtle sign that pops up. Look out for it. You ready? You ready? You ready? I've pressed it. Have you seen it? Can you see it? Very subtle. Very, very subtle. Not many people get it, okay? Right? Very, very subtle. Nightmare's not scary, though. I'm thinking I annoyed. I mean, I will not give away anything about the Nightmare. I very much pursued the Nightmare very, very quickly. Because I was like, right, I wanna get to know this person as quickly as possible. And I have ended up with them hating me. I won't say how, I won't say what I did, I won't say like anything, but I have ended up with them hating me, and I really was upset about that. So I'm trying, apparently there is a way to get them to come back on my side, but I've got to complete somebody else's storyline first, which sounds like it's laborious, but you know. Don't think I've seen the Shadow. Feel I'll be into it? Okay, I will not say anything more about the Shadow then. Shadow is a majestic entity that you like the Shadow? Okay, yeah. See you later, Finley, you beautiful being. Appreciate you being here. Out of interest, Jellybum, have you spoken to Mac yet? You shouldn't be getting ads. You just raided into me. God damn it. God damn it. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. You click the pop out. Yeah, Jellybum. I am glad you know about the way around it. Max judge you on your fanfic. Okay. I won't say anything more about Mac. If that's where you're at with them, I won't say anything more about them. I will not say anything. What I can say is, what can I say? Of all of the characters in the entire game, they are my least favorite. I hate them. Not happy with them at all. Yeah. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say on them. Still can't believe they did that, to be honest. Yeah, rude. Eris, remember, no, be careful about spoilers. Be careful about spoilers, because we have completed our excursion with Mac, and I'm gonna wait for the adverts to finish before we continue on, because I don't want people to be caught out with it.
Panda to it, panda to it.
The Easter Bunny joined the Olympics. He heard first place gets 24 carats.
Oh my God, Zabadian. Oh my God. Come on. Thank you very much, 100 little pandaries. I love the way that you couldn't do this yesterday, so now you're making up for it. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't show up, Jellybum. Sometimes the little pop-up above chat doesn't always show up. So it could just be one of those situations. It can't be if you're in full screen mode. Oh, right. That's interesting. Still can't gift subs for some reason. I mean, that's probably a good thing, Zabadian. You are far too bloody kind with your gifted subs. Gosh darn it. But it's odd that you can't do it. Like, it's probably for the best, because you're far too unbelievably kind. But it's odd that you can't. Can appreciate you all. But back now, anyway. Welcome back, Spiderflash. So sometimes, if the entire stream minimizes to above the spot above the chat, you can pop that out and turn the volume up. But sometimes it doesn't work like that. Sometimes it just shows you the entire the advert and nothing else, which is a pain in the hoop. Addicted to brake fluid, but it's okay because I can stop at any time. God damn it, Kerdwin. Good lord. How's it going, Damn it, Cogsworth? Hello, you cheeky devil. Didn't see any of the options, but maybe next time. Maybe next time. But Spiderflash, welcome back in. You shouldn't have got an advert, because normally when people raid in, but it's interesting that I've found this out today, but normally when people raid in, they are like exempt from adverts for like a good 20 minutes, half an hour. So I'm really, really surprised that you have all got adverts, or you all got hit with their adverts then. I'm going to have to do a little bit of snooping and investigating on that for sure. For sure. Usually find that I can't be full screen for the pop-out option to be there. Oh, okay. I see. I mean, I don't have mine full screen anyway, just because I like to chat away. Do you know what I mean? Ads are very temperamental lately, to be honest. Some of my community never get ads, which is fine by me. So there's loads of different types of ads. There's like the pop-in ones as opposed to the pop-up ones. The ones that take over the entire screen. And then there's ones that pop up at the bottom or pop up at the side. There's a whole load of different dynamics. I'm not going to go into ads now, otherwise you'll never get me to play the game, because I get well into this industry. I get far too into this industry, to be honest with you. But yeah. Put a finer point in it, why don't you, honey? Apologies, I've just never met such gorgeous grime before. You people have said !love, so we're gonna go for the love.
My stars. I didn't know I had a sweet talker on my hands.
Well, you do. They call me Captain Charisma. Also, Jellybum and your wonderful, wonderful community, if you need to disappear off, if you need to go grab a snaffly treat, some kind of delightful beverage, please go do so. Please look after yourself.
Panda to my ego. Panda to it. Panda to it.
A sweater I purchased was picking up static electricity. So I decided to return it. He gave me another one, free of charge.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on, Europapa. Do not laugh at that, Mendiza. Do not encourage this behavior. Oh, good lord. Oh, come on. Oh, thank you very much for the 100 little panderings, Europapa. You wound my very soul. But yeah, Jellybum, if you need to disappear off in your wonderful community, if you need to disappear off, go grab a snaffly treat. As much as I love your attention, and I really love your attention, I'm quite the attention seeker, as you might have been able to tell. If you need to disappear off, please do so. Your life must always come first. And you've just been streaming, so you might need to go and do loads of little bits and pieces. So do what you need to do. I'm late for my own stream. Yeah, go do your thing, Spiderflash. No worries. Go forth. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for bringing your people in, Jellybum. Stick around for a bit when we're making dinner for a while. So happy I raided you and met you. You're brilliant. Thank you very much. What made you raid over? Was it just the fact that we were also playing Date Everything? We were just like, ooh, this person's played Date Everything. And they look fantastic in their smoky eyeliner. Or was it just like, ooh, random? You know what I mean? Please flirt with Dolly. I intend to. Oh, I intend to. For sure. You people have said love, so I'm well up for it. You know what I mean? I mean, it fits the dad joke criteria pretty. Don't encourage this. Do not enable this scenario, all right? No worries, you take it easy, Spider Flash. You take it easy, beautiful being. Appreciate you being here. Why did the bald guy get a tattoo of rabbits on his head? Because from a distance, they looked like they were like hairs. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord, Chewknackers. Oh, come on. Come on. The tale of Val's boiler has found an audience far and wide. It bloody well has. And it's all up and running now. It's all exciting. I can control it via my phone, which is all very exciting as well.
I'll be honest with you. Flirting isn't my love language. I'm a bunny who is more than she appears.
Interesting. Hey, can I ask you something personal? Got a minute to chat?
Getting to know you time already?
If you're up for it.
All right, I'm game. What's on your mind?
I heard once that dust is made of mostly sloughed off skin. I love dust. I can't get enough. You see, you were like, please flirt with her. And now she's like put in that wonderful boundary of just saying, hey, this is not my love language. Don't do this. So now I'm like, right, okay. But that is not a great thing to say. I love dust. Can't get enough.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so you're happy with compliments, but not flirty compliments. Okay, interesting. Happy Boiler Day. Thank you very much, Greeto. They've been in all morning. They got here at like 8:30 this morning. They replaced the boiler, got rid of the old boiler, have purged the entire central heating system. So now they've got rid of all the gunk and shit that builds up in the central heating system. And they've also booked me in for a service next year to keep up the warranty and shit like that. So it's all good. Boiler is the new dishy, apparently. No, because the boiler did not ask me for all of my personal details. Just needed access to the internet, you know? Why is she? Yeah, she's a dust bunny, Alexander.
Hand it to my ego.
Yeah, exactly
Hand
that.
it to it. Hand it to it.
There's a Greek myth about a stream whose water will attach itself to your skin for all eternity. The river Styx.
Oh, come on. Oh, good Lord, Zabadian. That's a little bit better than your usual ones, but still. How you doing, Alexander Davenport? How you doing, you beautiful individual? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, friend. And yes, she is indeed a dust bunny. It is exactly what she is. Probably objectified a lot. I would appreciate compliments that are a bit deeper. Do you know what? Fair play, Authentic. I never really thought about that, but yeah, wearing the Playboy bunny outfit, that would definitely make sense. Compliments of a more personal nature as opposed to a, hey baby, I like your titties. Do you know what I mean? Yet, Valen, yet? What do you mean, yet?
Listen, I just got out from under that couch, so let me stretch these dusty gams and hop around a bit. I'll be right here warming myself by the fireplace if you want to come back through sometime.
Sounds good to me.
I'd sure like to see you again.
I like it. Oh yeah, sounds awesome.
Talk soon, honey.
We will indeed. Dust bunny. Right. There was somebody I was going to look at, and I can't remember who they were. I was going to do the makeup. Although the makeup also highlights the bubble bath, so I've got a feeling that this is going to be the bathtub. Not speaking from experience or anything. Touche. It won't ask your info yet. It's not going to ask my info ever. And even if it does ask me, it's not going to get it. Because I will go full dishy on that shit. She seems sweet. Yeah, she does. I can understand why you all were like, yeah, exclamation mark, love. Do you know what I mean? You've lost the game. Don't you even. Good Lord, Eris. Look what you did. Eris Ptolemy. Look what you did. You came in here and got Dapper Cogsworth to tell everyone that you have lost the game, and by proxy, we have all now lost the game. No, Aries, I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you. Good Lord. Dapper Cogsworth, don't think you're off the hook, you shit. I'm so confused right now. Do you know what the game is, Zabadian? Do you know the game? Right, let's see the makeup.
A stylist with a very vertical, very pink hairdo appraises you, lifting his glasses to take a better look at you.
Of course.
His face is kind, his features soft, and his makeup, impeccable. Of
course. I forgot. I think we've actually seen this person in somebody else's conversation. I completely forgot they existed. Completely forgot they existed. Exclamation mark reset, which means, friends, it is now up to you. Do you want to love this person? Exclamation mark love. Do you want to befriend this person? Exclamation mark friend. Or do you want to hate this person? Exclamation mark hate. You do not need to vote immediately. You can vote as we have the conversation progressing. For sure. For sure. Did we ever go back to the Rubber Ducky? We have not done yet. We have not done yet. There are many games and several movies that are called The Game. So The Game was a big thing in the 90s and early 2000s, where the whole point of you were winning the game if you did not think about the game. The moment that you thought about the game, you lost the game. So ignorance was the only way to win the game. And then you get people like Dapper Cogsworth coming in being like, hey, you lost the game. Immediately everyone thinks about the game, and therefore they've all lost the game. The only way to win the game was to not think about the game. That was the height of fun in the late 90s, all right?
Oh.
Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
How about we... Oh.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Oh.
Come on now.
Oh, dear.
The what?
I think I'm getting lost right at the start of all this.
What? I also love the fact that they have got a ring that is actually like one of the sponges, like a makeup sponge. However, it looks like a butt plug. That makes me very happy. That makes me very, very happy. You've missed that fun? You have indeed, Zabadian. You have indeed. But don't worry, now you can join in. Now you can join in. Friends, adorably awkward, yeah? Do you not understand how I'm only just awake? Pixie Bomb, Pix Bomb, excuse me. You obviously needed the sleep. You obviously needed the sleep. What game you forgot? Hey, Lizana. Good Lord. Good Lord. We appreciate striking a man speechless.
I'm so sorry, darling. My brain runs quicker than cheap mascara sometimes.
Okay.
Stupid Barry, disposable Barry, you're doing it again.
Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. I like that. I was expecting the makeup person to be super confident, but they don't, because they're masking. They use makeup as a mask to cover up their insecurities. I like it. I like it. That's good. That is good. We must be friends immediately. Exclamation mark friend. To confirm the friendship. The friendship. We should never strike anyone unless they consent. And then strike all you want. I wish I don't just wake up community 6 hours sleep in 2 days. Oh, Jesus. Fingers crossed my meds change will help up a dose, and it should hopefully get me a good few nights sleep for good for you. Yeah. Hope so. Fingers crossed. You love them? Friends, love. Go for love. So I can always hit friend. Entirely fair. Affectionate percussion. Exactly, right?
Oh, just stop talking.
Can we start over?
I would like that, yes.
He takes a deep breath, shaking off his awkwardness and giving you a friendly smile.
Let's take this from the perfectly coiffed top, shall we?
Sounds good. Let's go.
My name is Barry Styles. I am your one-stop shop for looking good, feeling great. Not that I have to work too hard at that because, and I don't know if I made myself clear enough on this point, darling, but you are looking fabulous.
And suddenly they go into the spiel. This is the thing that they've rehearsed a million times, that they've said to loads of different people. They get back into their character as opposed to being themselves. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hi, Barry Styles.
Why, hello.
Fucking Barry Styles. Why, hello. Hi.
I'll be honest, because I like to be clearer than a freshly unblocked pore, I really don't like talking about myself, hun. I'd much rather talk all about you.
You don't like talking about yourself? Because of insecurities?
Hydration, of course. You really cannot underestimate how important it is to avoid a thirsty brow, baby.
A thirsty brow. Eyebrow hydration. I have been into makeup for a very, very, very long time, friends. I've been doing makeup for a real long time. This is the first time that I have ever considered the concept of my eyebrows needing hydrating. The first time. Of course they don't want to talk about themselves. No, of course not. Of course not. I also love this jacket that they're wearing. Big fan of this. Of course. Friends? We can friends.
Mostly, I want to talk all about you. In fact, if you'd be so gracious as to indulge me, I'd love to really get under the skin.
All right. I mean, bold. Bold, to say the least. You love Barry. Of course, they don't want to talk about themselves. Exactly. Hydration. Is that what we're calling it these days? Mm-hmm. That's right. Jizz on their forehead. Rub it in. Please, I'm ready.
Oh, not literally, obviously. My products are for external use only.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can I ask you a few questions?
And the facade cracks. The moment that they have a little bit of doubt. Oh, not literally, huh? Okay. Can I ask you a few questions? Yeah. We get back on track, so I'm in control, and you still believe in this character, yeah? Yeah. Funnily enough, I thought about eyebrow dryness quite a bit, so it's so interesting. Really, I'd never considered the concept of dry eyebrows. Sure, let's do it.
Oh, fabulous, darling. Okay.
Uh-huh.
This is super exciting. I just love learning about what other people like. I haven't yet met with a taste I can cater to. So, with that in mind, I simply have to ask.
Yes.
Drum roll.
That didn't sound like a drum roll to me. That sounded like a fuck machine. But we'll go on. Yeah.
Favorite brand of tweezer?
Favorite brand of tweezer? That's your first question? I simply do not care about this. Oh, let me think. I have a preference. Tweezers, huh?
Oh, okay, that's fine, darling. I had a whole extravagant Q&A planned out just for you, but if there's one thing I know, it's not to press too hard. That's how you get an uneven skin tone.
I mean, that is true.
I'm absolutely happy to move on if you are.
No, I've got a preference.
Then tell me. Tweeze me!
Tweeze me. Teasy Weezy's Tweezer brand tweezers. Polished Responses Slickline brand. The Smile Republic ones. Gotta be Creedle and Crab Nuts. Teasy Weezy's Tweezer brand tweezers. I don't think it's gotta be that. I'm tempted by Creedle and Crab Nuts.
Is there anything that company doesn't make? They literally make other companies, at least if you believe the rumor they've helped the Scunthorpe Mafia set up that shell corporation.
The Scunthorpe Mafia. For those people that don't know, Scunthorpe is like a town in the UK that is quite run down. Well, the last time I was there, it felt very, very run down. and it's on the coast. Scunthorpe is an actual town. Yeah. CNC for sure. CNC for sure, yeah. Yeah, see, Scunthorpe is an actual town. So the idea of a Scunthorpe Mafia is hilarious to me. It's like local to me as well. It's like an hour away or something like that. It's hilarious.
I like their tweezers, though. They're metal, they grip small things, they have those little grooves running across the curvy bit. They're, well, they're just really regular tweezers, aren't they? So,
I mean, they do the job. Wild Danny coming in here, immediately apologizing. Excuse me. How's it going, Wild Danny? How you doing? How was your puzzle game this morning? I was trying not to pay attention too much because I was, like, wanting to play the game. I'm not sorry. Scratch that. Good. Good. So you should do. So you should do. You cheeky little devil. Let me give you a shout out. People, go check out my friend Wild Annie. Wild Annie's glorious and wonderful and spectacular and deserves all your love and attention. Go do the thing. Go do the thing. I've seen it in a YouTube video about censoring technology. Oh, really? That's interesting. What was it saying in the YouTube video about censoring technology? So I played 2 this morning. Both were fantastic games. The one that you liked was House of Tesla. Yeah. Because I've seen... Is it made by the same people that made House of Da Vinci? Perchance?
let me just make a mental note. No need to actually write it down. Got a mind like a steel trap. At least when it comes to tweezers and tweezer-related lifestyle choices.
I see.
Ask me to remember a job interview or doctor's appointment, and I can't help you. But random hair conditioner trivia? I could give you that for days.
Love that. You've got your hyper focus. I get it entirely. Don't know, it was good though. It looked very similar to the way that the House of Da Vinci game works, which is why I was like, House of Tesla kind of makes sense that it would be. They are the same devs. Thank you very much, Giles, for confirming that. In which case, yeah, I can imagine that the thingy is very, very good. The puzzles are very, very good because the House of Da Vinci ones were fantastic. And I do love a good puzzle game. Just play the demo for House of Tesla. It was neat. Yeah. Well, that was one that Wild Annie was playing this morning. For sure. The other one was There Are No Ghosts at the Grand. And it was a short demo. Can't recommend it enough from what I've seen so far. What kind of game was it, Wild Annie? They make text censoring... that if you make your text censoring not careful, then the town's name will be censored because of the 4 letters in it. Yes, putting the cunt in Scunthorpe. Yep, absolutely. And it's very, very true because I've definitely had it before with... there was a specific word... the C word that is a slur for black people. I banned it. I censored it on this channel. But it meant that when somebody came in talking about their pet cat that was a Maine Coon, they had their message deleted. Because the slur word was in the word Maine Coon. And therefore it was like, okay, this is problematic. God damn it. Same as the town Peniston. Yeah. Penis tone. Bear coming in with the 5 streams in a row. You've been streaking all over. The heating is now repaired. I can understand why you'd be wanting to streak all over the place. I get it. How you doing, Bear? How's it going? I've lived near Scunthorpe and also Peniston. Amazeballs. There you go. Both of these places. You've had a cunt and a penis in your life. So it's very tricky to describe. A story-driven house flipper town building singing musical game with a tanking cat, a sarcastic AI on your toolbox, and ghosts. That is an interesting one, to say the least. Wild Danny, that is an interesting one to say the least. Okay, okay. Fair enough. So be it. May I link? Yeah. Permit. There you go. Let's have a quick look at the old trailer. of this game that you cannot help but recommend.
I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations, much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the Grand, a hotel famous across the land. Every room used to be in such high demand. Your wish I'll command here at the Grand.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
What?
So, my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village.
And the priest as well, of course.
You know, you could pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
I'm in.
This looks weird as shit.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will wicker man your ass.
The greater good.
And things are gonna start looking bad. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
What? What fucking meth dream is this? There are no ghosts at the Grand. I am not going to lie to you. The beginning of that, the very beginning, because of the art style, it made me think of, you know, those shitty mobile games where you like join 3 trees together and it makes a bigger tree, and then if you complete the level, it like makes that area of the house all renovated and shit like that. Because of the way that it was like animated and stuff like that, the beginning of that, I was like, okay, this looks like one of those mobile app games that's always got shitloads of like microtransactions in it. But then as it went on and on and on, it was like, okay, I've just taken a shitload of meth. Here we are. Okay, what are we hallucinating today? Okay, right, there we go. Yeah, sure, amazing, right? I'm just confused by it. I don't know what's happening. Devs on drugs. Very much proof. Proof of the devs being on drugs. Wow. Okay. Okay. I am perplexed by that. Absolutely, buddy, perplexed by that, to say the least. That is a whole choice. Oh my god, seems perfect for here. I mean, it does, to be fair. It seems like a very good, like Tuesday game. Although saying that, some of those cosmic monsters, maybe it's a Wednesday game. There are no ghosts at the Grand. It's got to be the best demo that you've played this year. That says a lot, because I know you play a lot of demos. It only lasted about 40 minutes. Wow. Okay. Well, to be fair, is it an indie dev company? Is it an indie dev company, perchance? Not even close to being out yet, sadly. Already have it on my wish list. Worth chatting myself, not sure. Because we are doing, every Wednesday, we're doing indie dev horror games. Friday. I don't recognize Friday, Sunday. Maybe we'll do the demo for one of our indie dev. If they're dev and publisher, then they're likely going to be indie. Maybe we'll stick it on on our list of games to play on our indie horror Wednesdays. Okay. All right. Interesting. Yeah, I'm interested by that. It piqued my interest for sure. You already had it on your wish list, Alexandra? Yeah. That feels like your kind of game for sure. The musical throws me with the cosmic horror. I have to say. Okay. Lay a conditioner fact on me.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm going to ask you questions as well. You can't just ask me questions. This isn't the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh no.
Railroad date? No, you're good at wild hunting. It's all good.
I've been put on the spot.
You have been put on the spot. Go.
Oh, wait. How about this? While it's bad for your hair if you wash it every day, you can safely condition every day with no washing required. This is great because I think people should use conditioner as much as possible.
An interesting fact.
Not so much for the health benefits, but the fact that it just makes hair feel really, really nice, doesn't it?
So you can washing your hair every day is bad for your hair, which I know, despite the fact that I do wash my hair every day. I am very much a daily showerer, and I wash my hair every day, even though it's bad for my hair. Conditioning your hair every day is not so much of a bad thing. Interesting. Genuinely intriguing.
Freshly conditioned hair is the chocolate milk of texture. At least that's what I always say.
Color me intrigued.
Well, I don't always say that. That was the first time I ever said it, but I'll keep saying it now. What were we doing? Oh, right. Time for your second question. Ask me this time. Barry, what's your favorite lipstick color?
Barry, what's your favorite lipstick color?
This is a good one. A classic of a beauty question. We can't have a beauty Q&A without knowing your favorite lipstick color, can we?
I mean, that's entirely fair. Netherream, how you doing? How's it going? Off to make dinner, but before I leave, I wanted to say that I'm very glad to have met you via Jellybones Raid. I look forward to experiencing you and your streams in the future. Thank you very much for popping by, you beautiful being. Go forth, have a delightfully tasty dinner, and I look forward to seeing you again in the future. Look forward to seeing you again in the future. Just be aware that it's not always this happy-go-lucky. Sometimes we talk about some serious subjects, and sometimes we talk about deviance and filth. More often than not, we talk about deviance and filth. But you're very, very welcome. I hope to see you again in the future, you beautiful bean. Or maybe I'll see you in Jellybum's stream, to be fair. We love deviance and filth. Yes, a tricky bit of filth wizardry. Yes, the intricate natures and tantalizing realms of debauchery. I mean, what? 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 Then you in the community right up my street. Huzzah! Yeah, we do a lot of sex education stuff here.
Mine
Yours?
is pink.
Of course. Like your hair.
Impressive, no?
I mean, what, you say pink, what type of pink? There are so many different shades. That sounds very middle of the road. I wouldn't say impressive is the right word. Rather impressive. Rather impressive works. We can work with that. Lunagon Lagway, you beautiful bean.
That's what I said.
Deviant and Filth is our band name.
What, pray tell, is yours?
But to be fair, Filth and the Deviants would be good. What is mine? A different color.
Oh, not one for the traditional? I can certainly respect that. There's nothing that says Lippy can't be any color you want it to be, after all. Now, don't tell me, darling. Let me guess your fave. Blue. No, green. Strike me as a green. Or teal. Or black. Oh, please say it's black. I've not gone goth in forever. Wait, no, I got it. It's gold, isn't it? Rose gold. Green. No, wait, I already said green. It's gotta be blue then. Maybe teal?
Okay, you're spiraling. You're spiraling. Calm yourself.
This is too hard. I'm just gonna stick with other. Moving on. It's time for our final question.
Could have just asked me to say, but that would have been fine. Filth and the Deviants. Yeah, exactly. Hey, how's it going? I'm Filth, and these are the Deviants.
That sounded threatening. Anyway, third cue.
Third cue.
What do you think is the biggest reason to wear makeup?
To feel confident, to feel sexy, to feel unique, to feel like somebody else. Of these options, I'm going to say it's this one. Because my actual answer to this question is the biggest reason to wear makeup is self-expression. That's the actual answer. It's a way to express yourself. Not something to hide behind. Something to accentuate the beauty that's already naturally there. Not something to make you beautiful. And certainly not something to feel like somebody else at. It's to feel confident.
Yeah, I get that. We all have things we're self-conscious about, and I think makeup helps. It's one of the things I love most about what I do. helping someone get that boost they need. It's not the lippy and the eyeshadow that makes a person look good, like truly good. It's how someone carries themselves, you know?
Yes.
Sorry, I spoke a lot again. Of course I did. I'm an overshare. Need to stop that.
You're perfectly fine, Barry. Calm yourself. According to that, I am Colo Potato and the Val Deviant. And a Val Deviant? Absolutely. The two sides of the coin. Yep, Potato and Deviant. Perfect. Perfect. All right. I'm not strong enough to carry myself. Oh my God, Zabadian. I'm an overshare. I need to stop that. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to scale back a bit. No. It's really fine. You don't have to keep apologizing for being you. Yes. Yes.
Barry still looks embarrassed, but a sweet little flush comes over his pale cheeks, and he smiles at you.
Don't have to apologize for just being yourself. You're good.
Well, darling, that about wraps up the cues. It was going to be a big 20-question thingy, but I just didn't do it, I suppose. Plus, I forgot half the ideas I had for it when I thought about combs for an hour.
Thinking about combs for an hour is a bold one, but we can work with it. Combs? Who can think about combs of all things? That's okay. I had fun with it. I had fun with it. It's all good.
Really? That's wonderful, darling. I had a lot of fun, too. Oh, I really hope we can have another fabulous chat again.
Darling. Of course, darling. Of course. What else are we going to do today? We are going to jump into the data decks and remind myself who we need to speak to. Phoenicia, Florence, Celia, Stella, Windolin. We haven't spoken to Windolin in a while. Curtin Rod, Shelley. Oh, we could do Jeremy. We haven't done Jeremy yet. We could do Jeremy. Beverly's our friend, but I want her to be our sweet, sweet lover. Absolutely, darling. That's Daisuke, which we have spoken to multiple times. I think that's the trash dude. That looks like an ironing board. That's the toilet. That's the shower dude. Johnny Splash. I don't know who that is. Fucking Mac. Don't know who that is. Well, that looks like tennis rackets by the looks of things. The cross trainer, potentially? That looks like trophies and a rosette. That looks like smoke. We got a fire. Don't know who they are. You haven't met this character yet. Oh, right. I didn't mean to click on them. That's fine. Go back. That looks like a Monopoly dude. Zoe Bennett, the Shadow Lord, 420. Doug. Oh, it upsets me that the Nightmare hates us. Let's go see Jeremy. Oh, that's the cupboard. I think to have them appear in the decks, you have to speak to them directly. Go hard to them. Jellybun, we've already done that. We've had multiple conversations directly with Daisuke. Like, literally speaking to the crockery, speaking to the knife, speaking to all this thing. And it just seems to have bugged out. They're just not appearing in our little data decks, as it were. which is like, but also we seem to have started the conversation with them in like the second conversation, because they started about having a chip out of them, and they've got, oh yeah, I've been chipped, and we needed to do loads of stuff to help them out from being chipped and stuff like that, but we never got the conversation. We started the conversation being like, oh, I'm really sorry that I chipped you, and we never got the beginning of the conversation of when we chipped them. So it was like, what's going on? What's happening here? What's happening? That was Sailor Moon. You can't convince me otherwise. Fair. Dice Gate is bugged. It won't show up no matter how much his quest is done. Yeah, we've done quite a bit of the quest, to be fair. Ooh la la. Oh, Jeremy, that's what we're doing. Hey, Jeremy. Let's do desk Jeremy. Office Jeremy. That happened to you too, yeah? Oh.
Your order's ready, Mr. Davenport. Curtain rises at 6 p.m.
Doesn't like me that their eyes are wide open. Okay, so that answers that question in regards to the fact that they do sleep. They do sleep. They do slumber. Yeah, it's very peculiar. I recognize that 95 dude from Alexandra's stream. Yeah. It's a bug with Dice Gate. I believe you unlock them on the date decks when you reach the ending. Okay. Sandy Duncan, is that the voice actor? Let us... I can't remember what I needed to do for... do you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm immediately going to go down to the blanket. I'm going to find out what the fuck I needed to do. Remind me what I needed to do.
Lint!
Oh. Now that I've met Lint Eastwood, there's a new interaction. Okay.
Lint! Lint, come on, buddy. Remember what happened last time?
Interesting. Is this Lint not wanting to go for a bath? Is that what's happening? Is that what's occurring here? It's possible. I think a couple of bugged, but I keep going to see if I can unlodge the bug. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but evidently it's not working as well as I was expecting it to, you know? It looks like Sandy Duncan from the 70s. Oh, right, okay, interesting. That was a reference that was missed on me, I'm afraid. Doing pics, have you found, I can't remember the VA name, Matt Mercer's counterpart? Yes, yeah. So Chance is the... No, wait. Is Matt Mercer Chance? Or is Matt Mercer the board game dude? We've met them both. Chance is Matt Mercer. Yeah. So Matt Mercer's character Chance loves us. They are absolutely head over heels in love with us. We haven't got that far with the board game character, which is Brennan. Yeah, not yet.
If you don't slow down, you're gonna...
Mateo doesn't even manage to finish his warning. Lint crashes into something just out of sight.
I'll get the broom.
Got a troublemaker in today.
It's just Lint Eastwood, Dolly's pet. He always gets the zoomies after a bath.
You bathed dust? How did it not disintegrate in your hands? That's one, Brennan. Yeah. Chance played me, literally. Oh. I see.
Linty.
Speaking of...
Linty! There's my big, handsome boy. Look at you, fresh as a daisy.
Most certainly.
Dolly bends down to pick up Lint, planting a sweet kiss to the top of his head.
Aw. That is the most vocal rabbit I've ever heard.
Oh, now are you a good boy for our Matado here?
Matado.
Tell me honest, he didn't give you any trouble this time, did he?
Philo, no, nothing I couldn't handle. He actually did better with the trimmer. I think he's finally starting to trust me.
Well, good for that. Beverly's Matt Mercer's wife, is it? Oh, wow. fell in love with me and then went on a date with Pen. 7 minutes later, I was incandescent with rage. That's, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, Jelly Bum. A little bit of polyamory, you know, cheeky little. I mean, you are literally trying to date everything. It's got to go both ways, okay? It's got to go both ways, all right? Don't we bathe lint every time we do our laundry? I mean, look what comes out of the tumble dry. Touche. Oh, it's all right when you do it. Oh, I see. Ah, yes. Yes. What is that? Hypocrisy. Yes. That's the one. Yes. I wonder if you can date hypocrisy. That would be wonderful. That would be genuinely fucking excellent if there was a character in here that was like fucking 101 and it was hypocrisy.
Is that right?
I would
so
love that.
proud
That's
of you,
hilarious.
my fuzzy sweetie lumpkins. Oh. Thanks for always taking such good care of him. I know he can be a handful, but, well, he's my handful.
You can have a handful of me if you'd like.
He's welcome back
Both of you
anytime,
can.
Dolly.
You can both have handfuls of me. I am very handheldy.
Come on, let's get you home.
Didn't have the heart to tell you that he knocked over every jar on the counter? If this was Lint on his best behavior, I hate to see what he's like on the worst. No.
Mateo giggles nervously.
Hypocrisy can date you, but you cannot date them. Oh my god. Grio, that's excellent. That's actually excellent.
You don't think she noticed, do you?
You're too kind. You're too kind, Mateo.
Really has gotten a lot better. The first time she brought him in, he almost caused a riot between some of the newer rescues. At least now he doesn't try to jump out of the wash tub every time I reach for the shampoo.
Why don't I help you clean up and you can tell me all about him?
I'd like that.
Of course you would, Mateo. I'm going off the last one, by the way, friends. That you all said you wanted to love them. But that wasn't the reason why I was speaking to you, you shit. I wanted to speak to you so I could work out what the fuck I was meant to do. God damn it. The worst. Right. Let's go find Sailor Moon. It's got to be these, right?
Ah, man, this isn't where the
It's not.
experience is for today.
Okay. Shit. So this isn't... Sailor Moon had a tennis racket.
We're meeting at the weight rack.
Oh, are they badminton rackets? Oh, that's upsetting. That's upsetting. There's a character that's a concept, not an object, but I'm sure you found them. Yes, we found Nightmare. We found... So the... Have you found the secret character from the attic yet, Jellybum? As in the character that isn't an object. Can't get into the attic yet, in which case I will not tell you that story yet. So we found Nightmare. We found Shadow Lord 420. We found... What's it called? Existential Dread. Which I think is the one that you're talking about. But there's also another one that pops up at a very specific point that looks kind of like Prince. So yeah, there's a few of them that are concepts, not just thingies. But I don't want to give too much away just in case you haven't saw them yet. Rejection, yes, yeah. You have met them yet, yeah. So yeah, I've met Rejection. I've met the Shadow. Met Nightmare. Met Existential Dread. Met... Oh, there's another one there, but I don't want to tell you about them yet. Jean-Lu hates me? Good. We met Jean-Loup in the demo of the game because Team 17 reached out to me and they were like, hey, we'd love you to play the demo before it comes out. Are you up for that? And we were like, yeah. So we played the demo and we dated Jean-Loup in the demo, but I haven't seen them yet in this playthrough. What inanimate object would you date? The bag in the bedside table. That's full of intricate, interesting items. We're so excited to speak to the toilet as well. Let down. Well, I mean, Jean-Loup is that kind of person, though. Jean-Loup's that kind of person.
See you tomorrow.
That wasn't what I wanted. What a waste of a fucking thing. Right, that also used the thing. Right, okay. So I've got badminton rackets all around there. There's the trophies.
Oh.
Calm yourself. Is there a tennis racket around here somewhere? I don't want to be in the attic too much because I don't want to give Jellybum spoilers, all right? Why are they called Benoit? Okay, so Benoit are a type of sex toy. Benoit balls are actually an ancient type of sex toy that is like two balls that are strapped together with like a little bit of string or what have you, and they were originally designed as a sexual aid so that it provides more stimulation for somebody with a vagina when they're penetrated with a penis. But it also, on top of that, helps build, because of the way the Benoit balls work, they help build up your pelvic floor muscles. Sometimes they have little bells in them as well. Sometimes. Just sometimes. So Benoit is actually a name of a very ancient sex toy. No whistles. No whistles. However, I have heard somebody use their vulva to play penny whistle. Which was an interesting show, to say the least. You know? Don't worry about spoilers. Okay. No, because there's certain characters that I don't want to spoil for you. However, friends, before we go any further, it's the middle of the day, which means it is your time to tell me who we're gonna date. We've got 5 options. Let me know. Date whomst? Question mark. Who do you want us to date? Name the objects, not the names of people. Bobby pin. The bobby pin. Bobby pin. I had no idea. Thanks for letting me know. Anytime. That's why I do the sex education side of things, because I fucking love it. The cookbook. I don't even know if that is an option, but we can certainly have a look. Cookbook. Can we date generalized anxiety? I'm not entirely sure. Abraxas, holiday decorations. Holiday decor. Thanks for explaining this. You are very, very welcome. It's an odd Willy Wonka reference with the penny whistle. A penny whistle is an instrument. It's just a normal instrument. It was an instrument before Willy Wonka, for sure. The vacuum, hoof, and then the washing detergent, or the Tide Pods, as they are in this one. Tide Pods. Guess that enters into existential dread. Yeah, it might do a little bit, to be fair. Pods. 1 minute, no extra votes. Get going, friends. Get going! While the adverts are on as well, because the adverts are like starting any second now. So while that is running, we can run the adverts and then no one's going to miss out on anything. Go. Oh no, I've snoozed the adverts. No, I pressed the wrong button. Never mind. Never mind. Who wouldn't talk to you, JM Beard? Pop that there. Here we go. Do, 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 do. What are you? Well, I'm gonna be doing that. Bit of plastic plant or root or whatever the fuck that is. Oh, the holiday decor? Interesting. Why wouldn't they talk to you? The cookbook? 29% of you said the cookbook. Very well. How to cook the cookbook. You know what to do? Mm-hmm. Tie him up. Don't you even, Saint of all golf balls, bloody tying them. He was too busy.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's lyric. Okay, so all books are lyric. Now we know. Now we know. Went for a blood test today. Doctor sprung a surprise. Hey, you might have diabetes. Let's test for it. And now I'm in the grips of a lot of medical anxiety. I'm going to curl up in the corner and let your voice soothe me. Razor, entirely fair. Entirely fair, friend. Just take it easy. That's a fucking horrible thing to spring on you like that. That is a horrible thing to spring on you like that. I really feel for you. Sometimes I really fucking hate some people's bedside manner. I really fucking do.
You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
The zoo. The zoo lyric. The zoo. The zoo.
Don't worry about it.
I won't worry about it. However, let me reset the poll. Oh, no, that's Restval. Reset! Friends, this is lyric. They are the personification of all literature. Literature in its entirety, including a little bookworm on their thing. Exclamation mark hate if you want to hate them. Exclamation mark friends if you want to friend them. Exclamation mark love if you want to love them. What those quills do? I know, right? I know. The choice is entirely up to you. Gonna head off and stuff my face with food. Have a good rest of your stream. See you again soon. Lovely to meet you in your community. Bye, everyone. See you later, Jellybomb. Thank you so much once again for your wonderful raid over. That is very, very kind of you to share your community over with a stranger like me. And they don't get much stranger than I am. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. The representation of all literature, including your dad's porn stash, very much including your dad's porn stash. Yeah, 100%. And our own fan fiction.
I've been thinking, and here I believe is the best way to organize our efforts.
Okay.
Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics.
Touche.
I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero.
Our hero, thank you.
What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline.
So we were, if I remember correctly, which was a while ago that we spoke to Lyric, if I remember correctly, we agreed that we were going to help them through like some kind of creative block or some description. Our fanfiction didn't survive. No, it fucking didn't, the bastard. Fucking Mac. Okay.
If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book.
You're gonna try, sure.
Which I can absolutely do in a night. And believe you me, it will be perfection.
We'll see.
But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
Sounds great to me. For sure, let's rock and roll. You can really write a book in a night. What have you said, love? Let's rock and roll.
Yes, let us boogie. So, here's what I'm thinking about Wen. Detective Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville, and he is a magnet for crimes.
Then he should move.
Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them.
My God.
Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective.
Right.
The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities.
There's too much. This is the problem when you dream too wide. Not too big, but too wide. You give yourself too many options. The paralysis of choice, you know? What is the origin of hard-boiled in the context of detective? I think it's down to the fact, like, from what I understand, Razotter, it's like a hard-boiled egg. A milky egg or a soft yolk egg is like hard on the outside, but it's soft and gooey on the inside. Whereas a hard-boiled egg is hard through and through. So when someone says they're hard-boiled, it means they don't have a gooey center. Then there's no emotions there. They're just a dickhead the entire time. I mean, hard-boiled the entire time. aka haven't dealt with their toxic male trauma of being brought up in a toxic male society where real men are men are real men, all of the boys and boys boo boys penis size, yeah man, like that, you know. Completely cooked, which can be said for several kinds of people. Yeah, I think it's all about being like hard all the way through. Hard boiled, we're hard all the way through, there's no soft center to us, right? Pull from Indiana Jones, yeah.
Well, shall we get started?
By all means. Hell yeah, this is gonna be great.
Excellent. I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud. Now we'll run with it from there.
Okay.
Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
That's a terrible first line. When a shirtless ranch hand named Hunky McCoy appeared. When Gondorf the Wizard appeared before him. With the help of his new and hilariously mismatched partner, a foul-mouthed talking robot named Fuzz Aldrin. Jesus Christ. He didn't expect the first crime he ran into to be in the form of the blonde bombshell named Daphne Fatale. Ooh, I do like Daphne Fatale. I do like Daphne Fatale. However, a shirtless ranch hand named Hunky McCoy appeared. Oh, we're gonna go real into it. We're gonna get into the brain set. Daphne Fatale.
Daphne asked Detective Wen to help find her husband Cliff Fatale, who had gone missing.
Wen asks Daphne when she last saw her husband. She replies, at the squid cannery down the Misty Wharf. Xander takes the job, but he doesn't tell her that he's not a real detective. His first name is just coincidentally Detective. He'd last been seen climbing Everest. She'd last seen him on Skyros, the island of the sirens. Now we're going to go Cannery Wharf. I want this to be a spooky horror.
Wen investigates the squid cannery, where he talks to the foreman, a foreboding and mysterious communist named Gregor Privyet.
Why? Why is he a mysterious foreboding communist? What? Made mine a rip-off of Lord of the Rings. Fair. Tried several mixtures for funsies. Ended up with the middle option. Fair, fair. In the shadow of Daphne. Gregor says Cliff has been missing ever since he told Jersey Pozzoli that he wouldn't pay protection money anymore. Gregor needs to take the ashes of his father on a cross-country road trip to bury them in Winnipeg. But then pirates! Gregor takes Xander to his back rooms where his most muscle-bound and sweatiest canneries can. There is a temptation to make this a bit more erotic novel. It has to be said. But the adverts are upon us, friends, so we're going to take a moment. We're going to take a moment so that the adverts can pass us by. Sweet, sweet adverts pass us by. How's it going, Taken? How you doing? Hello. What's this? We are playing Date Everything for the last time before October. All right. What is that? That's Crochet Valen. You know Crochet Valen, Taken. You know all those times that you've cuddled him on a sofa, just holding you. Just holding you. In ways that I can only insinuate towards. I was going to say be envious of, but I'm really not. You know? I don't hate him. Never cuddle that thing. This is slander. This was a life-size crochet doll of me that was made by Itzadine. And it well and truly shits me up more often than not. Walk into a room, he's just sat there. Fucking hell. Like, all the time. All the time. How you doing, buddy? How's it going? Crochet Van looks like he's a good listener. Crochet Van, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, very much so. This is slander. Nah, don't you even. You know you're like a little cuddle from Crochet Valen when he gets his little crochet fingers in your ears. Crochet Valen is unreasonably good at jump scares. Hey, Lizana. Unreasonably good at jump scares. I have shat myself more times to Crochet Valen than anything else in this entire house. Always busy, always good. Hustling very hard right now, but honestly, what's new? Touche. This is also spooky season, so I feel that buzzy? I feel that busyness. I had my boiler replaced today, which is all very exciting. Got a brand new boiler in, which has now got a 10-year warranty, so that's all very, very exciting. Very happy about that. Yeah, all good. All good in the proverbial hood, as they say. Paper Power, how you doing? Welcome on in the dark. Yeah, it's also the fact that every so often you can just see a lot of the definitions of like the facial structure, and you're like, fucking hell, do you know what I mean? Overshare. Things have been good. Last week was really hard for motivation, but I'm starting to realize that I think some of that was down to the cold more than anything else. And my brain was very, very bouncy, so it was bouncing around a million different places, but not being able to focus on any of them, which was really annoying. This week's a lot better. This week I'm doing okay. It's all right. Got a lot of productive stuff doing, but this week is real fucking busy. Yesterday was my 7-year streamiversary. So yesterday was 7 years ago. Yesterday was the first time I ever pressed go live. Today got the boiler replaced, which was fucking excellent. So now we've actually got hot water and heating, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to a shower.
Most kind.
Really looking forward to a nice hot shower after stream. Paperbout coming in for the 2 months. The corruption is settling in nicely. I will inscribe your name upon the mirror vein. Not this mirror, because this mirror is full and I have yet to pack one down, as it were. But I will inscribe your name upon the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Oh yes, meow. You know. Haven't had hot water for about 2 weeks. But my boiler was already on the way out, so I knew it was only a matter of time before it like packed in properly. And then 2 weeks ago, hilariously, the day that the guy who does my boiler, the plumber that I go to, because he's just a really good person, the day that he went away to Spain for a week's holiday was the day that my boiler died. He was literally like, I'm just about to get on a plane to Spain. I can see what I can do. And I was like, don't worry about it. It's all right. I can survive a couple of weeks with no hot water. That's not an issue. That's not an issue. But we got the boiler in. Brand new boiler, 10-year warranty, fancy Wi-Fi, thermostat. It's all kinds of shit. So I'm very, very happy about the fact that we've got a new boiler. And again, very, very thankful to this community for having paid for it all, which I really, really appreciate, you know. You could say that it took you 7 years to get a new boiler. I could say it took me 7 years to get a new boiler. I have been around for a long time. A long time. Right, the adverts are finished. Let's jump back into it. Is the new boiler hot? The new boiler is efficient. It's what it is. And there will be, at some stage, there'll be a poll to decide what we're going to call the new boiler, because I don't give a shit about naming things, but the community seem to really want to. The community seem to, for some unknown reason, really want to call things names. So we're gonna do that. Right. When investigating the Squid Cannery, where he talks to the foreman, a foreboding, mysterious communist named Gregor Privyet. I feel like he's gonna take Xander into the back rooms where he can get mostly muscle-bound, sweatiest canneries can. Yeah.
The cannerers twist and turn in the hot canning room. As Xander walks in, they all turn to look at him.
Xander investigates each one, finding a highly suspicious canner named Cliff. There's no relation or connection to Daphne's missing husband. Cliff? It was a coincidence. They brandished their implements furiously at Xander's attempts to gain access to their canning techniques. Xander strips down to his underwear and says, "Dinner's ready, come get it." The temptation to take this gritty, hard-boiled novel to erotic town is quite exciting. How's it going, Pseudolopus? How you doing? Naming things is important. It's not important to me, though. I've never needed to name things. It's never been a thing for me, you know? My boiler's pilot light keeps going out like every month or two. My landlord is hesitant to replace it unless it's like an everyday thing. So every time it goes out, when we had to text the landlord to come relight it because we aren't allowed to touch it. Yeah, of course you do. Because like legally you're not allowed to, because if there's any fuck ups then it invalidates his insurance and stuff like that. On the other side of things, Curtin, they should be looking at replacing the boiler, because that's going to be a really, really expensive... it's better to do the expenses now than to keep having to replace it. Do you know what I mean? That's exactly the reason why I got a new boiler now, as opposed to just replacing the parts that needed replacing. In the long run, it's much better to do it this way, you know? Ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside and between, delve deep into your pits of popcorn and throw them at the raiders, throw them at these cheeky devils. Look at these people coming in here. I mean, really, could you even imagine? Who did they think they are? The absolute audacity, the preposterousness, the scandal, the outrage of this wonderful, wonderful individual. Hello, Sir Hannah. How you doing, you beautiful individual? Hello, you cheeky devil. Welcome on in, you wonderful beans. How's it going? What were you up to today? I saw that you were doing, that you were putting your rats to sleep. You were doing putting rats to bed, earlier today. And then, were you doing some more blueprints today? Or were you doing some oxygen not included today? You're so busy with house stuff, but otherwise good. Ooh, what are you doing with your house? Doing Slime Rancher 2 today. Okay, interesting. How are you finding it? Did you play Slime Rancher 1? Did you complete Slime Rancher 1 before you played Slime Rancher 2? If not, how are you finding it? If so, how are you finding it? Tell me all about it. Friends from my stream, go and check out the exquisite, the beautiful, the absolutely glorious Sir Hannah. Sir Hannah plays very, very comfortable, cozy, relaxing games that are very easy to sit and just vibe to. They have some beautiful, beautiful little rats. There's just a very, very cozy community over there that I absolutely love hanging out there. I love, like, if I'm ever, like, busy doing bits and pieces, I love just popping at Sir Hannah on in the background, listening to their delightfully dulcet tones in my ears as I plow on with a million, billion, trillion things that I'm going on. Do you know what I mean? Mini Squatch, how you doing? Fucking Twitch mobile left me behind. No! Well, you're here now. I appreciate you coming over with us now. Do you know what I mean? And Norrel Eclipse, how you doing, you beautiful individual? Let me say hello to others as well. Trial, how you doing? Encrypted Badger, love your name. Love your name. Welcome on in. But yeah, friends of mine, go and check out the glorious Sir Hannah. People, if you are new here, two things you need to know about this channel. One, you're not allowed to apologize. Faux pas, individuals, faux pas. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. Two, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave. I have to ask you to leave, for I am a colossal filth wizard, and I won't be corrupting the ears of the young. All right? We're about to make a story very hot and heavy, okay? It's the only way we know how to be. Bedtime stream. We did some Slime Rancher 2 today. It was so wonderful and lovely. Oh, I love that. I love that. Played 2 a bit before, but it's fully released now. Oh, cool, 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 cool. Selling the fecker, buying a house in a bigger city. Oh, exciting. That's very, very exciting, Sir Hannah. Though I already know, as somebody who also has a house full of shit, I also am fully aware of how difficult that is to pack your entire life down into boxes. But on the other side of things, because I'm an optimist, I'm like, I see it as a great opportunity to like go through stuff and binge shit. Go through stuff and binge shit. Just be like, yeah, I don't need this anymore. Don't need this. Don't need this. Fuck this off. Don't need this. All right, we're minimizing, scaling shit down. I don't need any of this stuff. I haven't seen this stuff in 8 years. Fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Forgot about Crochet Valen? Our life-size crochet doll of me? Yeah. But I'm Canadian. Apologizing is my DNA. Tough cookies. You're gonna have to relearn your DNA, Mini Squatch. Because people apologize for just existing, and I'm not fucking having it. I'm not having that level of negativity. Our dear friend, Hello It's Cola, once described me as the kind of person that will bully you into loving yourself, and I resemble that remark. You will love yourself, and you will not apologize for yourself for existing. Good Lord, who do you think you are? Twitch bonked my raid copy message, but Sir Hannah raid, I'm not looking forward to moving, but I am looking forward to a new space, a new place. Yes, Sir Hannah. big love and big funds and stuff like that. If you need a hand moving, I don't know when you're moving, when you're planning on moving and stuff like that, but if you need a hand and I am available to come drive a van, I'll come drive a van for you. I have driven a million fucking vans in my life, so I have got a lot of experience driving vans. If you need somebody to drive a van and I am available, I will happily come do it. You can't not apologize. It's all right, Mini Squatch. You'll learn. You'll learn. Not me. I always stand up to bullies. Joke's on you. I've covered the mirror in my house with towels. I see. But is that towels because of the fact that you want to hide your reflection, Taken? Or is that towels because you keep imagining me and need to mop up the mess? That is the real question. That is the real question I have to ask you, Taken. That's right. That's right. I'm leaving. Every time. Val and Van, right. Keep that in mind, you angel. No, I just know that vans can be very, very intimidating for a lot of people. And if you're already nervous about a house move and stuff like that, then it can be quite anxious and stuff. And we've known each other long enough that I feel like there might be that level of trust between us. But the offer's there. No pressure to take it by any stretch of the imagination, Sir Hannah. No pressure or obligation to take it. It's just there if you want it. Do you know what I mean? You think we're going to go all in and hire movers? Entirely fair. Entirely fair. It is one less thing to worry about. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. For sure. For sure. You and me are done for today. That sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow. But I'll ask if I can cop a feel with consent. You know. For those people that don't know, me and Taken are old friends. We have debated at McDonald's at 6 o'clock in the morning because neither of us could find anywhere to stay for the night in London. So we go way back. Don't think that this is just like a casual sort of thing that I do to anybody. You got to earn this level of disrespect from me, all right? Consent is sexy. Consent is not only sexy, it's essential. Bare basic essential. It's the sexy as well. Oh God, is it sexy. But it's also bare basic essential. For sure. For sure. Appreciate the offer. You are very, very welcome, friend. You are very, very welcome. And it's still on the table. Even if you're hiring movers and you find yourself you need it, the offer's there. The offer's there. By the way, Sir Hannah, if you need to disappear off, if you need to go grab a snaffly treat, go grab some kind of delightful beverage, please go do so. Please look after yourself. As much as I love you and I love your attention, and you know that I love your attention, I fully understand that you got life. You got a life. And that goes for your community as well. If any you need to disappear off, you got lives to go see. Go do your things in your lives. As much as I genuinely love all of your attention. Please prioritize your life before you prioritize my my cheeky little stream. Do you know what I mean? Mwah! Exactly. Mwah. How's it going, Alexander? How you doing? We were writing a tale, and it started off as a hard-boiled detective novel, and now it's going to turn real filthy real quick, okay? I'm letting you all know about it. Be slobbing it up on the sofa, either having on my phone or the telly. Oh my lordy, my delightful visage all over your large television, Sir Hannah. Good lot. Good lot. I am quite pretty though, so you know. Have you come across the nuns yet in the novel? Not yet, Vitica. Also, how are you doing, Vitica? Thank you so much for dropping me a DM the other day. I appreciate that. I appreciated the update. Exciting filthy. Well, it started as a hard-boiled detective novel, and now we're gonna go. Xander strips down to his underwear and says, "Dinner's ready. Come get it."
The canning men and women are awestruck by Detective Gwen's gorgeous body. This can only end one way.
Orgy. I mean, what? Thank you so much for the follow, you beautiful bean. I really appreciate it. Doing good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm real glad to hear it, Vitica. With 20 more chapters of solving the mystery of Cliff's disappearance, Xander dances himself silly. The mystery is solved through interpretive dance. His lithe body is perfect for fighting his way past the dumbfounded cannons to Cliff, licking, sucking, and fucking.
Okay. Yep. Those will all be featured. Let's just title it that.
Licking, sucking, and fucking. What a great novel.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this is gonna maybe get us in trouble, but it'll be so worth it.
As all smut should. If you're going to create smut, it should get you in some description of trouble, but it will be worth it.
I'll write it up right away. Unless You think we could come up with something better?
No, go ahead with this one.
See you soon, partner.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we got 2 more of the day. It's Friday. I'm going to do Cherami now because I've got a feeling that Friday is one of the Cherami ones.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah, it's the theater, this pre-evening thing.
It's Fantasy Friday. Today's play is called Everblade.
Okay.
There's a lot of magic in this one. Care to join me?
Yes, let's go involved. What plays do you do each day again? No, doesn't matter. I'm gambling it. Sure.
Awesome. Oh, gee. Wasn't expecting the spotlight to be on me today.
Hey, Florence. Welcome on in. I was a wee teenager and wrote smut fanfiction, and my conservative mother found it, and it did not go over well. What? First of all, Cerdwen, how dare you? How dare you say something like, I was a weird teenager, when in reference to writing smut fanfiction? There is nothing wrong with writing smut fanfiction, especially when you are filled with the realms of hormones. The tantalizing nature of it all. That is what we all did. I definitely did. I was 200% about the smut when I was a teenager. You know? Valen excited about theater? Never, right? How's it going, Kubuk? Love your voice. You are very welcome. Welcome on in. Come indulge yourself in my dulcet tones. Yes. Welcome on in. How you doing? How's it going? Who here didn't write smut fanfiction? Exactly. Exactly. Cerdwen, you should embrace that shit. Embrace it. Even if your mother didn't like it. Embrace it. All teenagers are weird. Soupy chrysalists. Very much so. We are very much soupy weird chrysalists when we are teenagers. Right? For sure. Me. That would be me. Hello, me. How you doing, me? That's it. You didn't write it, Lucifer's Ace? That's fair, though. That is fair. I don't think I have ever written smut fan fiction, just smut in general. Well, smut with a story. That's fair. Smut is okay. You don't have to have smut fan fiction, as long as there's smut there, you know? Unless, of course, you are not a person that is indulging in the smut, like Lucifer's Ace there. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. You wrote smut fan fiction about the Jonas Brothers. So? Why is that a problem? You were fans. You fantasized about them. There is nothing wrong with fantasies, friends. There's nothing wrong with fantasies. You're allowed to fantasize about whatever and whoever you want. That is perfectly fine, so long as you understand the fact that fantasies very, 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 very rarely come true, and some fantasies shouldn't come true. And that's okay. That's all right. You know? That's me not having either imagination nor interest. That's fair. That is also fair. I'm sure you indulged in other things, you know? Just turn my head and my upper back twinge painfully. That's just bodies, Cerdwen. That's got nothing to do with age, I'm afraid.
Florence is the personal assistant to Mayor Celia herself.
I know. We've met Florence.
Oh, don't you go bigging me up now. I'm nobody special. Just focus on your performance. And no, I'll be cheering you on.
Florence, don't make me bully you into loving yourself.
All right. In that case, let's start. Woo! Yay! Florence loves this fantasy stuff. She's a great audience, too. Very encouraging. You'll do great.
Yeah, you'll do great, Florence.
Today's play is Everblade. I'll be playing a forest sprite. You play all who I encounter on my adventure.
Yeah, you subscribed.
Of course. Of course. B-Nation! You cheeky devil coming in for the 2 months. The corruption is settling in nicely. I will inscribe your name on the mirror vein. Not this mirror, because this mirror is full, and I have yet to clean down a new one. But I will inscribe your name on the mirror vein. By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little rumors. But the rumors? Oh my god. Sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, do I look rough? But god damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, harra, sexy, oh, yes, meow. I was thinking about rumors in the game, you know? What sexy rumors, I know, right? That's what I was debating. Sexy rumors, apparently, you know? Bound, please bully me into loving myself. Just hang around here. It'll get done. it'll get done. There are an awful lot of people in this community who came into this community with very little self-esteem, very little self-love. And over time, they have grown into a blossoming, budding version of themselves, and it's beautiful to see. Beautiful to behold. How you doing, B-Nation? How's it going? Now, cheer me up, Valen. Can use a cheer up? Well, don't worry. We're here. We're indulging in a bit of theater with Jeremy here, okay? Sexy, more like Archie's. Been used as a pin cushion today? As in jabs or as in acupuncture? No one could bully me into loving myself? Is that so? The way that I bully people into loving themselves is by making sure they never talk badly about themselves. That doesn't exclude accountability. That's a different thing. But I will not let you speak badly about yourself here. Nah. Not okay. A genetic research done today, ordered by the Department of Defense. That sounds intriguing, but also sounds like something that you can't really share. So I won't ask any more questions, but I'm gutted that you had to go through that. On the other side of things, you are welcome to come here and be distracted from and be cheered up from this scenario, you know?
Lights up.
Lights up.
Hail, wise wizard. I am Spindle, the sprite.
Hello, Spindle the sprite.
My forest is dying. The flowers wilt and the leaves fall and die in all seasons.
My God.
I beg of you, look into your crystal ball and tell me what I must do to save my home.
I will look into my crystal testicles. Okay, so I am in this scenario. I've got to play all of the characters, remember? So in this scenario, I am the seer.
An evil creature has poisoned your home. If they are not defeated, then the forest will die.
And my quest is clear, wizard. Just point the way, and I will go.
Look if they could find an explanation for my explosive aggression. Oh, interesting, B-Nation. Well, I hope that you get answers. I genuinely hope you get some answers from that. Okay, here goes. I'm a beautiful bride. There we go. I'm funny and smart. Good. This is all very good. Complimenting yourself is very, very good. We love this. We love this. Turns out my thyroid and digestive system work 4 times the normal speed. So when I don't get enough sugar in my body, I get too much insulation from the pancreas, causing violent behavior. You mean you have an extreme version of hangry? Easy to fix. And I have a Bluetooth wired patch that gives me a phone alarm when my sugars are getting low. That's amazing. You have an extreme case of the hanger. You don't have enough blood sugars in your system. You need to consume food. Otherwise, your body goes, no, aggression. I'm glad that it was an easy fix like that. I'm genuinely really glad that it was such an easy fix. That's amazing news. That is absolutely fucking fantastic. Genuinely, real big congratulations to you, B-Nation. Big congratulations for you. Fucking excellent. It also gives you the perfect excuse to carry snacks on you at all times, and that is never a bad thing. That is never a bad thing.
I love the way they run in place to make it look like they're moving.
After days of travel, I have made it to the Fell Cave. The poison is coming from here. Show yourself, foul beast! I know you are there! I have come to defeat you and save my home! Psst! Be the fell beast.
Okay, I've got to be the fell beast. But before I am the fell beast, friends, let me do a quick reset on the thing to find out how you're feeling about Jeremy. Reset. Exclamation mark hate if you hate Jeremy. Exclamation mark love if you love Jeremy. Exclamation mark friend if you would like to befriend Jeremy. The choice is yours. While I am the fell beast and the spectral knight, my spirit longs for its former kingdom. that used to stand on this ground. To rebuild it, I must first destroy the forest. I am the felled dragon. My poison seeps into whatever land I touch. I have been cast out from 100 homes. Would you cast me aside again? That one's a good one.
I am the felled dragon. Poison seeps into whatever land I touch. I have been cast out from 100 homes. Would you cast me aside again?
Poor dragon. You have my pity. Is there any way for us to end this poisoning?
Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. What did you say? What are you feeling, friend? Friend, love? Dragon Ball Z, Goku, Master, Ultra Instinct, hanginess? I like it. That's such a great medical term for it as well, B-Nation. Okay, I thought you were going to go for love, but we're going to go for friend as it is. Okay, so...
Would that I could, little sprite. This power is beyond my control. I was cursed hundreds of years ago.
What?
This hated sword sticking out of my back is the source of my misery. The source of your poison.
I know that sword. It is a sword of legend. The Everblade.
Norel Eclipse. Confused by Jeremy. Not sure how to feel about them. Am I aroused? Am I allured? Am I attracted? Do I just want to be friends? Not entirely sure. All of the above.
Once the blade is stuck in its target, any curse the attacker puts on their victim lasts for all of time. No! You must have been cursed years ago. Would you let me pull out the sword, dragon?
I would. But any creature that gets close to me will surely die of my poisons.
If I do not get close, my home will surely die, and me with it. My fate is the same regardless. I would gladly give my life to save the land I love. Shindle, no!
Such a noble creature. Very well. Come then. Try.
Shindle, no, you can't! The curse is lifted. The poison gone. My home is aimed.
Poor sprite. You're nearly withered already. You have done me a service beyond words. I will repay you in kind. I spear this forest floor with the Everblade. I will make it my life's work to make sure that the denizens of this place will never forget this heroic sacrifice.
Thank you, dragon. Goodbye. Lights down. Well, what do you think?
Love it. I'll be honest, it's the first time I've actually seen this place, so yeah, unsure. Fair. Well, welcome on in. They're a sweetheart. I believe Jeremy is non-binary. I believe. Possibly. However, they do play a lot of different genders in the characters that they play. Cue epic death scene.
Yeah, subscribe.
I've been cleansed.
Kind.
Killed in my soul. No. Max Wattage, thank you very much for giving that wonderful sub to Alexander Devonport. I really appreciate that. Alexander Devonport, you beautiful, beautiful bean. You've been gifted a tier 1 sub courtesy of Max Wattage. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you will have your name upon the mirror vein. Not this mirror vein, because this mirror vein is already full. and I still have yet to clean another one down. But I will give you your name upon the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in the mirror, go, God, do I look rough? But God damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow. You know? That's very kind of you, Max. Thank you very much for that, you beautiful bean. Do you know what I'm also going to do while I'm here? Oop. I am going to... give a cheeky little shout out to Alexander Davenport. Friends, Alexander Davenport is a phenomenal artist with an unbelievably surreal and dry sense of humor. And I strongly recommend that you go over and click that cheeky little follow button for the next time that they stream, because they are wonderful and glorious. They're a good friend of mine, and I very much appreciate them. I've got some of their artwork in my home, literally there, behind. I can't grab it now because there's plants in the way, but literally there. Right, back to it.
Now listen here, you two. You can't just hit me with something so terribly tragic out of nowhere just like that.
You like fantasy shit, Florence, all right? You should have known there would be tragedy.
Hey, now. If it made you sad enough to cry, that means it was good theater, wasn't it?
What's this? Is that the Florence's handkerchief?
I suppose so. But I liked Spindle.
Spindle was good, people. What is Florence? Florence is the floor, Tinks. Their big pashmina thing that they've got going on is actually the rug that's on our floor.
Oh, well, next week I'll be sure to do a happy ending instead, okay? You promise? Yeah. See you then? All right. Next week, then.
Next week.
Bye, Florence. Oh, fantastic work. As always.
What can I say? I do my best.
Come back on another day if you want to try out another play. Or even today, if you want. You're so much fun to play off of. I'm really looking forward to it.
Jeremy gives a delightful little curtsy.
We do love Jeremy, I have to say. I am a big fan of Jeremy. Okay. Friday evening. It's Friday night. So this is the thingy, but if you look, let me turn the light on. If you look, that carpet is the same as what's the face's pashmina, as it were. Right, I wanted to look for the tennis racket. There are sponges here. No! I'm doing this thing. Because I cannot remember what this is. Oh, I don't even know what this is. I've just found it. And I'm like, ooh, interesting. A bit of a spiny twig. Good thing I didn't choose the dragon option. Florence was happy. Oh, really? Did you do it the other way around? Do you go for the other way of doing it? You've already talked to this object today. Try again tomorrow. Who did we talk to today? That could have been. We talked to Lyric, who's the books. We talked to Jeremy, who's a chair. We talked to... We didn't speak to the Dust Bunny, I don't think. We spoke to the blanket. Oh, wait. Is that... That might be the dog that's missing. The inanimate that's missing. Inanimal that's missing, potentially. Maybe. Is it Thorns? It looked that way. It could be Dolly the Dust Bunny, but no, because we've not spoken to him yet.
Howdy, honey. Don't you look nice today.
So they're a good person to finish on for Friday, aren't they? Oh, hi, Dolly. Thanks. I've been working on my style.
I can tell.
What have you been up to? What have you been up to under here? Hmm?
Oh, you know, just catching up on some reading.
Friends, it's Dolly the Dust Bunny, and I've forgotten to do the reset. Reset! Friends, do you want to, hate Dolly the Dust Bunny? Exclamation mark hate. Would you like to be friends? Dolly the Dust Bunny. Exclamation mark friend. Or would you like to love Dolly the Dust Bunny? Exclamation mark love. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. Yeah, I believe this is a little rabbit because it's the Dust Bunny. However, the blanket that we spoke to earlier runs an animal sanctuary for the inanimals, which are dogs and cats and stuff that are made out of like bundles of fur, loose cables, you know, just like inanimate objects that are that can be associated with some description of animal, you know. And so today is the day I wish to have a sexual activity with a non-binary theater chair. Yep, 100%. Welcome to Date Everything. This is a recurring theme in this game, for sure, for sure.
Some novels, a bit of light research.
Love a bit of light research. Wait, research? What kind of research?
Mostly abiological history. You know, when dust first started settling and forming into bunnies, historical data, that sort of thing.
Fair.
Also parsing through archaeological research. Night morphology. Translating timeless, tarnished texts.
Timeless, tarnished texts.
The basics.
Just the standard sort of thing. I love this. I love this. Oh, God, this is great. I love having a character that sounds a little bit like Dolly accent. Yes, she's got the Dolly Parton accent. She's got the Dolly Parton accent, which a lot of people associate with being a little bit ditzy, blonde and ditzy, even though Dolly Parton's actually really intelligent. The fact that she's dressed up like a Playboy bunny, the fact that she's got this sort of airy-fairy dynamic, but actually she's super fucking intelligent. I love this. Love this, love this, love this. She's a reader and she's cute. I wish to love her. I know, right? It's such... the writing in this game is fucking next level. It's so good. Sounds like you're really academic.
That's right. I'm tenured at DIRT.
Okay.
The Domestic Institute of Research and Technology.
Of course it is.
I've been teaching there for, oh gosh, I finished my first PhD 8 years ago. Plus, my time as a PTI during my master's, so... 114 years?
114 years she's been a lecturer. Wow, that's really impressive.
Well, thank you, Sugar. I worked pretty dang hard at it.
I didn't expect you to be so accurate. No, just glad to hear you're so successful. When we don't judge a book by its cover.
It's been a lot of mud, sweat, and tears, let me tell you.
Mud, sweat, and tears. Mud, sweat, and tears.
Others were already judging me based on my looks. Why not own it? And
Fair.
get paid for it, too.
It reminds me of Preaching to the Perverted, where the main villainess is actually super educated. But everyone doesn't take it for granted because of the fact that she's a dominatrix. Love the stereotypes being challenged. Oh, yeah, 100% Lucifer's Ace. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely, for sure. You mean you're a model?
That's right. I was Miss May in the latest edition of Play Bunny magazine.
Love it! Love it! Love it! Representation of sex workers as well. Yes, 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 yes. What have we got here? Play Bunny. Hot for teacher. More than just a pretty face. Extra Miss May. Bring an apple. Score a date. Fast as a rabbit. Into the mind of a fast-tracked educator. Find chemistry with this scientist. Getting dirty. Getting intimate with her research and teaching at the Domestic Institute for Research and Technology. Also explains what we talked about earlier about the fact that she doesn't like flirtation as a love language. Because people take her for granted. People just absolutely take her for granted. I love it. I love it so much. This is so fucking good. There's actually a book I read recently where the med student moonlights as a stripper to get through med school. Norrell, that's actually not too far from the truth for a lot of people. There's an awful lot of situations, especially I think that people are going to really struggle in like the next 5-10 years when they realize that a shitload of lawyers, doctors, like fucking high-end politicians and shit like that, people have been using OnlyFans to pay for their degrees because degrees are so unbelievably expensive, and websites like OnlyFans and Fansly and other such websites that allow explicit material like that are a great source of income, especially for cisgendered women and trans women as well. They're a big source of income for trans women, allowing them to facilitate the financial needs of the high-end qualifications that they want in order to do the jobs that they want. The legal profession and the medical profession in particular are massive about that. And I think it's going to be really interesting in the next few years to see how the perspective of sex workers change based on how 2020 especially affected so many people. I think it's going to be really, really, really interesting. Really interesting. To say the least. To say the least. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm not going to say, can I have a look inside? She would offer that if she felt comfortable with it, you know? If I was younger, I'd happily do it. There's, from what I know about the sex industry, very specifically around OnlyFans and Fansly and online sex work in a solo capacity like that, age is not a thing. As long as everyone's over the age of 18, because obviously you need to be over the age of 18 to be doing that kind of work, the age isn't a question. There are literally people of all ages doing that kind of thing on those websites and doing very well for it. Doing very, very well for it, for sure. Not trying to be a downer, but I don't think there's a market for your body type. Not dismissing your personal perspective of your own body. But exactly what MC Amazing said. There is a market for every body type. There is a market for every body type. One of the most successful sex workers that I know of, that doesn't, not as in has sex with her clients, but does like all the OnlyFans stuff like that. One of the most successful sex workers I know of is an older woman who is very plus size. And people are always surprised, like, wait a minute, you make money off of sex work? You make money off of OnlyFans? And she's like, yep. People are always shocked because she doesn't have the right body type to be a sex worker in everyone's minds, and yet she is raking it in. She is absolutely raking it in. And fucking good on her. There is a market for everybody, 100%. 100%. As I said, I've got literally a video on YouTube dedicated to beauty and how every single person in the entire world is beautiful. You don't get a choice over this, you are. Why? Because there's 8.5 billion people in the world, and every single one of those people has a different perspective on what they consider to be aesthetically pleasing. You don't have a choice. You are beautiful. It just is the way it is. Not to mention the fact that there's massive, massive cultural changes across the world as well. The things that are naturally beautiful for, like, England, for example, are massively different from what they consider to be beautiful in India. And I mean beautiful as in the stereotype of beautiful. The stereotype of beautiful in India is massively different to the stereotype of beautiful in the UK, massively different to the stereotype of beautiful in America, massively different to the stereotype of beautiful in South Africa. It is hugely, hugely, hugely different depending on where you go in the world. As it fucking should be. We love to see diversity. So do not ever think that, oh, I don't think... Like, it's one thing if you choose not to do it. If you don't want to do it, that's perfectly fine. I'm never going to turn around and force somebody to fucking partake in something like that by any stretch of the imagination. But if you're like, I would do it, but the only thing that's holding me back is the fact that I'm not the right body type, fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. As MC Amazing said, there is a market for every body type. Every single one. Plus size older than millennial get home by the minute by people in the 20s. Yeah. Don't look down on yourself. You love. You're beautiful. You don't also get a choice in it. You are, as I've just explained. You don't get a choice over this. You are beautiful. Deal with it. Deal with it. But yeah, there is a market for every single body type. Absolutely. 9 times out of 10, success and stuff like that on OnlyFans and stuff and bits and pieces isn't about how you look. It's about how you market yourself. As with every single industry, every single self-employment industry that exists in the entire fucking world, it is 80 to 90% marketing, 10% of the actual job. And it's exactly the same, if not more, in OnlyFans and Fansly. It's all about how you market yourself. One of the reasons that I know that the Questionable Game Emporium didn't succeed is because I don't have the time or energy or money to put into marketing myself to do well on the Questionable Game Emporium. And that's okay. That's all right. Do you know what I mean? I've drawn a line under that. If I could invite this entire chat to my wedding, I would. You all make me feel so special. I am glad that you feel special, but you should feel that all the time. You should feel this way all the time. We don't make you feel special. You just are special, and we're just pointing it out. That's all it is. Every single one of you, every single person in the entire world is special in their own beautiful, unique way. And we don't make you feel this way. You just are that way, and we just point it out. We're just like, hey, by the way, you're great. Be appreciative of this fact. Stop looking down on yourself. You deserve better than that. You know? Next patient with my phone is it. As I talk to text, makes me look just like, no, you're good. Just a moment. We got it. We got it in the end. You're good. Don't fret about it. Don't you fret about it at all. So you've conquered media and academia. What's next?
That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. I suppose, well, what any dust is looking for. Love, friendship.
Yeah. I'm so attracted to you right now. No, we don't do flirtation. We're not flirting because she doesn't like flirtation. I'm looking for that too, I guess.
I could tell.
Oh, you're allowed to flirt with me, but I'm not allowed to flirt with you? Rude.
Let me be 100% honest with you. I may put myself out there, but work keeps me pretty busy. I don't meet that many new folks, especially humans.
Completely understandably. Can do it in Discord and chat. Books? Yeah, do it! Every single person here is saying what they can plainly see, coupled with what they know they want to hear for themselves. Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's true. Dolly is a Debbie Does Alice. 1, 2, 3, yeah. We're over there in spirit, Curdwen. Yes! Have it open right now. Keep forgetting to check daily, though. That's fair. That is fair.
I'm very selective about who I spend my time with.
Entirely fair.
And what few others I can let in.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. Take me. Let in?
That's right.
Let's not
I keep myself hidden for a reason.
Let's not be crass about it.
Don't be too forward with me. I don't like it.
Like we were about to.
Why don't we join back up here after a while and try our hand at a proper rendezvous?
That sounds entirely fair. I love the way that she's leading this conversation, though. This is a great example of a strong, independent woman. Just the attitude, the way that she deals with things. Where I'm like, no, these are my boundaries. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. However, I'm intrigued by you, and I'd be willing to see how far it goes, but just don't think that I'm just going to roll over and fucking sleep with you immediately. You know? Strong, independent woman. What are we going to do?
An expedition of sorts.
Sounds great.
You let me worry about the details. All you have to do is show up.
Sounds excellent. I'll be there.
See you around.
She likes to take it slow, and that's okay. Taking it slow is the way forward, is the worthwhile dynamic. And that's all right. We like it. Working 9 to 5. Yeah, she's a busy lady. Busy lady, right? I know a lot of people I can nerd out with over these books right now. Love it. I love the fact that you found that connection in this community, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's such a fucking wonderful thing. These little things that make me feel so warm and fuzzy about this community. It's wild. It is bloody wild. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. God damn it. Okay, friends. That is where I'm going to have to leave it today, friends. That is where I'm going to have to leave it, I'm afraid. Because as much as I have thoroughly enjoyed dating everything, I was late onto stream today. And we are late finishing today as well, because I wanted to make up for a little bit for some of the time. For some of the time, you know. The day flew by. It certainly did. It certainly did. But it's been good. It's been good fun. I've really enjoyed it. And I am going to enjoy having a hot shower now. I'm going to enjoy going forth and having a hot shower. I'm not going to lie to you. But friends, as always, we are going. But I just joined. You can't leave Molback. I'm afraid I've got to. I got stuff I need to do. I got things I need to do this wonderful time of the day and stuff. You know, I'm afraid it is the way it needs to be. It is the way it needs to be. Delightful stream as always, you beautiful being. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really enjoyed the conversations we have over Date Everything. But a reminder that this is the last Date Everything stream that we are going to be doing for the time being. We are going to be doing Vampire Therapist as of next week. So we'll be starting Vampire Therapist next week. And yeah, so we're doing Vampire Therapist throughout October on our Tuesdays. And then in November, I'll leave the vote up to you. If you want to go back, if the community wants to go back and play more of Date Everything, I am more than happy to do so, because I think it's a really, really interesting game. I think it's fantastically written, and I think it's well executed. But it also brings out some of the most interesting conversations we've had on this stream ever. So I think it's a really worthwhile game to play if people want to see more of it. If you don't, that is perfectly fine, and we will happily continue on to something else. Do something completely different, you know? Right, friends, we are going to go raid somebody, but before we go raid somebody, if you could do me a massive favor and throw out some mod loves in the channel, say a massive thank you to those wonderful, wonderful moderators. Mods, thank you so much for all you do. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for all you do in and out of stream, all the stuff you do for me behind the scenes, and all the stuff you do for this wonderful, wonderful community. I really, really, really appreciate it. I know I want to see more of Date Everything. I appreciate that. Are you having a different game each day during October? No. So, well, the way that we do streams anyway is Monday night is always just chatting. Tuesday is one game, and Wednesday is a different game. So we have Tuesday one game, Wednesday is a different game. At the moment, it's Tuesday Date Everything, Wednesday Blueprints. But because we're just about to jump into October, Tuesday is now going to be Vampire Therapist. And Wednesday is going to be a different indie game, a different indie horror game every single Wednesday. Because I play so many games, but I don't get the chance to like just try out new indie games, and I really want to try out new indie games. So we're going to do a different indie game every Wednesday, which I'm quite excited about. So it's going to be good. It's going to be great fun, I think. So only on Wednesday. That's what I wanted to know. Yeah, only on Wednesday. We'll be doing Vampire Therapist every Tuesday, and then different games on Wednesdays. Right, who can we go raid? Who can go throw some love at? We can go throw some love at you. That works for me. That works for me. Thank you very much for thanking the mods. Mods, thank you so much for all you do. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for being here and doing all the bits and stuff and things that you do, because you're great and glorious, and I appreciate you so very, very much, you beautiful, beautiful beans. Oh, are they just about to finish? Bugger. Oh, bugger. Never mind. We can raid somebody else instead. Friends, if you can stick around for the raid, even if it's only like 5-10 minutes, I would really, really appreciate it to go throw some love at another wonderful individual. Even if it's only like 5-10 minutes. So I can introduce you to somebody new. We should go see somebody we haven't seen in a very, very long time. Let's do that. Let's go see somebody. Oh, we can't do that because... Oh, this person's glorious. And we haven't seen them in fucking ages. Ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. Let's see. Are they about to finish? Are they on? Oh, they're about to finish too. They've been on for like nearly a day. Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's all right. We'll go see somebody else. Thanks for waiting, friends. I really appreciate it. John, let's go see this person. Let's go see this person. Let's go see this glorious being. It's their birthday. What a great time to go and celebrate a birthday. Friends, come with me to go throw some love at somebody for their birthday. Friends! If you are a subscriber, please copy and paste the first raid message. If you are not a subscriber, please copy and paste their second raid message. I don't know whether we've ever raided this person before, but they are a member of the community. They are a member of the community, so it would be good to go throw them some love. We haven't seen them in a I haven't seen them in a very long time. You people might have done. But from what I know of them, they've always been a great and wonderful and glorious individual, so it'd be nice to go throw them some love. And it's their birthday. So let's go throw them some love on their birthday. Let's go do that. Let's go do that, friends. Friends, let's go raid Bexy Smash. Let's go raid Bexy Smash. And like I said, friends, if you can stick around for the raid, I would really appreciate it. To go throw them some love on their birthday. If you are not in the raid up here, fucking hell, 69 viewers, perfect. Perfect. If you're not in the raid up here, please click on the link down there that I've just thrown into the chat so we can all go throw them some love together on their birthday. This is very exciting. Friends, I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. BST where we're going to be starting our October indie horror games. So we're going to be doing a new indie horror game starting tomorrow. I think we've got a couple of demos to play tomorrow. So we're going to be trying out a couple of different things, which will be very exciting. But that'll be 1 p.m. BST tomorrow. There will not be an extra stream on Thursday this week because we've run out of all of our extra streams now, which is absolutely fantastic. And again, a massive thank you to all those people that helped get those extra streams in the first place. And yeah, I think, that was the main thing. That was the main thing. That's the thing. Yeah, great. Anyway, friends, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for the raids, the subs, the gift subs, all the cheeky little bitties. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Thanks so much for the conversation. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks so much for being patient with my late start because of the boiler being repaired and being replaced. And all you lurkers, thank you very much for hanging out with us. All you people watching the VOD on the VODs and Vanity YouTube, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Friends, until next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do, because if I wouldn't do it, he'll fucking kill you. I'll see you all later. Bye.